What up? Boy, Mr. Locario, the bad boy of the dating game. What's good? So shout out to everybody in the chat. Shout out to everybody on the panel. Make sure you guys go to badboymembership.com. And yeah, that's what it is. And Real Game No Theory. Make sure you guys go there and check out everything. All right. So that's
all right, guys, Stevie D. Williams, over 30 years in the motherfucking game. I'm not a part of a manosphere pill and all that other goofy ass shit they doing. So let's get it, guys. I got a question. Put a Q in there. If y'all want to call in, y'all got the number. We're going to chop it up. Let's get into it right now, gentlemen. Okay, we're talking.
Anyway, I'm Coach EO, Mr. Champion Game. Good to be back with the fellas Sunday. Value for value. Call into the show. Don't, like Lucario says, don't wait for the last 15 minutes to call in, because by then we're already ready to roll out. So anyway, good topic. Ready to spit some game. Let's do this.
Look, real quick. So holla at your boy KZaggin20 on the YouTube front. Also on the gram at KZaggin20. Also, every Saturday at noon, the Manhood is a skill set show. Don't fuck with your.
But my name is Mr. 1950. You know, I'm preparing you to prepare your woman to be a woman. Be a woman in your life. I am the last traditional man on the planet, and all I want to do is help you out. You can definitely contact me, Mr1950.com, Mr1950 YouTube, Silverback Lifestyle, Instagram. Just follow me, man. I mean, let's rock.
Yo, what's going on? It's your boy Miles Cunningham. Shout out to the Bad Boy membership. Shout out to the Game Kings documentary. Respect to everybody on the panel. I really appreciate you guys being here. Appreciate being here with you guys. Let's spit this game because we know these guys need it.
you deal with ain't gonna be a one night stand, or they ain't gonna be like on the first night. And that's understanding the game too. Because if you out here doing your thing, you know it ain't gonna always happen that way. But a lot of times, and this is where we talk about, you guys gotta, use your resources to learn more game and understand this, is that when you're out here really dealing with women, right? You're going to experience certain things that's going to give you a whole new mindset of what it actually means to deal with women.
You bitch! Man, how you missed the opportunity, dog?
Yo, didn't she say you wanted him to tell us some nasty shit?
She ready.
Oh my God, what's name?
He sounded like she wanted him to. She wanted him to say some nasty shit.
He gotta call her back and tell her, look, hey, look. So I've been doing this in the past for a long time. When you come over here, I need you to come over here and I need you to wear this. And you tell her what you want her to wear. Yep. And let her know when you get here, and ain't gonna be no talking. We're not talking. All we doing is enjoying each other. Mm.
It's like, why the fuck are y'all in these goddamn boyfriend-girlfriend relationships? What benefit is it bringing to you? Now, my thing is, like with the dude that was on earlier that had a chick living with him, she brought no value to that motherfucker. And all she cooked was some sloppy joe and some ramen noodles. So what, he could do that by himself. What he need that bitch for?
Stop. You see what's happening right here? What's happening right here is you're letting your ego like fall in place with your dick. You can't do that. You have to separate that shit. You understand? Enjoy your time with these women and then leave it exactly where it is. Because
Since the fall of the PUA community back in 2007, most PUAs ran underground because they had nothing to offer. The content creator has become the hero today, dedicated to one single objective: to declaw and defang any person who listens. They decided to join forces to create a cult, and never giving those who listen a solution. It's all about clothes, cars and money, deception and manipulation, indirect game, going your own way. They talk pills and plates. They complain. They blame. Fake it till you make it. I just don't get it. A man doesn't need to lie to meet women. He just needs to learn how to spit flavor in her eyes and in her ears. Thanos broke down the game when he said, as long as there are those who remember what was, there will always be those who cannot accept what can be. Even in darkness, a man can find light. Sometimes the world doesn't need a group of fake heroes teaching lies. Sometimes the world needs a group of anti-heroes to bring balance, order, and truth to the game. It's time to summon the authentic players of the game. Only one group dares to challenge this threat. Gathered together from the cosmic regions of the streets, these anti-villains are hated because they put all the accountability on the man. They know the game will never be about women. They fight for every young man who is trying to learn their family name. Dedicated to truth, keeping it real and manhood. Get your notebooks out, ask questions, and call in. Don't just listen to the message, become the message.
Hey, good day, man. Hope you all had a nice Christmas and everything. First, wish you all a great Christmas. I hope y'all everything was good with you and your family and all that, man. How are you guys doing, man? How's everybody doing on the panel, man? How y'all doing?
Chilling.
Be good. Be good.
Yeah, grateful, man. Just grateful.
Right.
Good.
All right. Well, let's start from the bottom, from the top.
By the way, I just want to say that my woman is enjoying her pot and pan set that she got for Christmas. She loves the fuck out of that shit. Well, let's go, man.
All right. Well, good. All right. E, let's start from the bottom. E, tell them about yourself, brother.
Yeah, man. Shout out to the panel and the chat rooms. I want to say I hope everyone had a prosperous 2021. This is our last show of this year. So hopefully in your private life, your personal life, and your business, you were able to be more productive, especially with these broadcasts that we give you. So hope everybody had a great year, and next year is even better. So I'm Coach EO, Mr. Champion Game. Just search my name. You'll see a big ass head, and that'll be me. So I'm looking forward to the show.
All right. Bad boy.
What's going on, everybody? Shout out to everybody on the panel. Shout out to everybody in the chat, man. I hope everybody had a good holiday and all that other good stuff. And yeah, man, let's get it. Let's go. I'm ready.
All right. Mouse.
What up? Happy holidays. Merry Christmas. Happy Kwanzaa. All that good stuff. Shout out to the panel. Shout out to the chat. Appreciate everybody for hanging with us. Appreciate everybody on the panel for being here. So let's go get it, man.
Let's get it. All right.
All right. I look forward to the show today. Me and Steve chopped it up. We chopped it up late into the evening about this, so I'm ready for it, man. Let's get it.
All right, let's get it. Let's go. All right, guys, get your crayons out. Y'all got the number to call in and all that other stuff. So let's get into this. So technically, where is it at? Damn, I think I lost. Okay, so I don't think people really understand when it comes to red pill thinking or what I don't know what they consider is. Let me see. Wait, let me put guys. I just, God damn it. Here we go. I'm sorry. I had it pulled up, but I fucking fucked up. But anyway, the thing about the Matrix was it was something written by two guys who turned into transvestites. Number one, right? They were guys. This is true. It's no knock on them, but this was two guys that took the medical took procedures of that. Okay, here you go. It was this show was by a Lana Wachowski, formerly known as Larry Wachowski, and a Lily Wachowski, formerly known as Andy Wachowski. Now, right there, that should be the problem of the biggest issue, but it's not. So they created a movie about a pill that you have to take to find your truth. Now, if you did not see, and I don't want to give the spoilers away, but I do have one clip to show y'all and get y'all thoughts on this. But what happened was in the fourth one, the brand new one, because everybody's been riding off of that 1999 movie of pills of truth versus not truth. Right. But they killed and squashed with all these motherfuckers that's been pushing, you got to take the pill for the truth. You got to take the pill for the truth. Well, I'm going to play the clip right now to explain to you how they squashed it, and then we'll discuss it. Check this out, guys.
Okay. Oh, my God. I have to get you out of here. I need to figure out who killed this Smurgle. Okay, so come with me. You have to be ready to leave. You have to be really ready. And if you're not, if you think that this is where you belong.
You call this a choice?
Honestly, when somebody offered me these things, I went off and buying new conceptions of the world and said that there was no way I was holding some symbolic reduction of my life. And the woman with the pills laughed because I was missing the point.
What point?
The choice is an illusion. You already know what you have to do.
Here's the thing about feelings. They're so much easier to control than facts. Quietly yearning for what you don't have while dreading losing what you do. For 99.9% of your race, that is the definition of reality. Desire and fear, baby.
So this is deep. So all these guys out here that they think they actually have a choice. They don't have a choice. It's all in a loop. Listen, all that Matrix shit they just told you in the movie that you've been following since 1999. You have no. You thinking you're choosing a red pill is an illusion, gentlemen. Dude, I'm gonna throw it to y'all.
Let me get it. Let me get it. Oh, I've been waiting for this shit. Look,
what's up, Fetty?
Here's the thing, right? Because you have guys, they'll try to argue the point. Oh, if a woman has so many lovers or bodies in her past, then she's more likely to cheat. But if I can find a woman that has less experience, she's less likely to cheat. And what guys don't understand, you don't have a choice. When you choose to deal with women, you have no choice in what that woman does. Right. Period. Like you have zero control over her choices. Now you have control over what you do if she makes the wrong choice. You know what I'm saying? But guys think, they can do all these different ratios and scientific calculations and shit and figure out how to get into a relationship where they can protect their little muscle. They love muscle. You know what I'm saying? And bro, when you deal with women, it is a calculated risk no matter what level you deal with women on. You know what I'm saying? Because you have no control over what they do. But when we talk about this game, we talk about having a vetting process, we talk about having standards. What you can do is decrease the likelihood that fuck shit happens. But you can't completely eradicate the fact that women gonna do what they do. Y'all got it.
That's interesting.
I love the part where they said that feelings are so easy to control.
Right.
And that's the part that really got me, because that's all these dudes do. They come on these platforms and talk about their feelings.
Right.
They disguise it they disguise it as them spitting facts about the things that females do and why this and why society that. But all they're really doing is just they just really explaining their feelings. They're like, you ever I used to have this coworker, and this is when I was a young buck coming up, and I used to come in and do the same shit, talk about shit, you know what I'm saying? And he would always say this to me. He'd be like, "So how does that make you feel?" And then he would let me talk. He would let me talk, and he would act like he was listening to me. But he wasn't listening. He was not listening. He was like, and then he would let me go on for a little bit and be like, "Look, nigga, I'm not listening. I don't understand if you understand. I'm not listening."
Right.
Because your feelings really don't matter, especially when you're a man.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And it's not a bad thing, but what the reality of that is telling us is that feelings can only take you so far. It's cool to recognize how you feel about something, but what really makes the difference is what you do next.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? The choices. You understand the choices that you make, the things that you decide to do. Now that you know the facts, not how you feel, but now that you know the facts, now that you're aware of what's going on, what are you going to do with that information? That's the real, crux and catalyst of the whole thing.
Right. That's some real shit. What's funny about the whole thing is, I think, especially with the whole red pill stuff, is that, they'll say, well, this is the truth, right? And it's not that it's not the truth, but it's a certain type of truth, because there could be many things that's true at the same time.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And so what happens is, like you're saying, a lot of guys, they get in their feelings about dealing with women, but what they're doing is they're reacting to their experience with women. And so their particular experience with women might be women playing games with them, women treating them a certain way, women dissing them, women doing a bunch of stuff that they don't like. So now they're feeling upset about how they were treated by women, but they don't realize that the treatment that they got from women is a direct reflection of how they showed up in the situation. And so their truth is that a woman is going to act this way, and this is quote unquote female nature. But understand that same woman acting that way towards them is going to act a different way towards another guy. So if they talk to another guy and she's treating him, like a king, he's going to look at that guy like, what are you talking about? She treats me like a king, but she's treating him like a peasant. You see what I'm saying? So there's those two truths happening at the same time. It's just that each guy decides what side of the truth he wants to be on. You see what I'm saying? So that's what it is. You know what I mean? It's crazy.
Yeah, I'll jump in real quick. I haven't watched this movie yet, but I plan on watching it after the show. Actually, I'm going to watch it on HBO Max. But I took a couple notes about a week ago. I was talking to one of my boys, and I told him that this is just, of course, my opinion, but I feel like every decision in life is a cope for men and women both. And I'm going to read real quick what the definition of cope is. This is just a definition. Doesn't mean it's the end all be all, but for a person, it says for a person, deal effectively with something difficult. So the red pill is a cope for your inability to be successful with the last woman or last few women. Women cope with beta males when they were unsuccessful with alpha males. Everything in life. Now, the word cope doesn't have to be bad, but every human being is coping with some sort of fear or desire that they have. So
he froze. All right, go ahead, 50 before
it's being.
Oh, he's back. He's back.
All right. So it's like if you pay attention to where people place their energy, they're coping with the last situation. So when a guy is constantly grinding, I want to grind, I want to make this money. He's coping because he never wants to go back to that last situation. His memory is very strong of where he used to be. So every single human being on planet Earth is coping with where they don't wish to be anymore. And you just have to find, and everybody's trying to find which coping mechanism works for them. But just realize, even me, I mean, we're all coping with this human existence, this reality that we live in. And if you pay close attention, even sometimes when we battle opposing game or it's kind of a bias on our part. It's a cope on our part to protect what we believe in. So we're actually coping when we do that. So, we're talking about the truth and the ultimate truth. The ultimate truth is that every human being is coping with some sort of fear that they never want to revisit, or some desire that they have yet to experience.
Right.
Hey, so let me say this, man. I'm gonna sound crazy when I say this, man. But to be honest with you, man, I never really knew what red pill, all these pills. I never really understood none of those things because it never really concerned me too much, right? And it didn't apply to me. So I thought it was foolishness for me to really pay attention to something that didn't apply to me. But I want to say a quick story I was a Division I athlete. And I was on college campus, and I just remember a whole lot of these fraternities groups coming to approach me saying, "Hey, man, you should join the fraternity, you should pledge." And I never really understood why, because they would always try to sell me with the benefit of, "Oh, we be having big parties, we get all the girls come and all that." And I'm thinking, I'll be at these parties and I get all these girls. So I'm thinking okay, so where's your selling point on what benefit? Oh, we have, alumni and help and all. It was a whole lot of moves a lot and I never understood. So me telling y'all this is kind of in a way of saying, why in the fuck would I ever join something or be a part of something that never relates to me in my life? Like I'm my own man, I'm my own person, and I actually do things on a level that I find to be pretty fucking high level. And I never ask another man, is it high level or not? I never ask a man, oh, how does my woman look? How does she? Is this how she's supposed to act? Because I already know from my experience and what I want and what I project into the world, it's all I give a fuck about, man. So I'm gonna leave it at that.
Yeah,
man.
well, I just want to say real quick, I see what you're saying about coping, but see, you can't cope when you're living in a lie. You can see what a lot of people think, they don't even know their truth because they live in lies. So the connection of the coping that goes towards those pills and all that theory is to connect to reinforce the lie, to make my lie seem to be a truth. Like 1950 was saying to you, the thing is that if there was no Matrix, where would you be? I mean, if there was no movie, if we took the movie out of existence, what would one go towards at that point? Because see, the thing is that they're going towards. They're not coping themselves.
It'll be called female nature.
Right. Well, they're coping with
other shit, right?
Yeah, well, they're coping towards a theory or a thought that somebody else conjured up. Everything we're talking about is truth inside of you. We don't say inside of the next man. We don't say we eat, if you eat, we shit for you. We make it about the truth of what men really do actually versus using pills, plates, words, catchphrases, high value, female, all those catchphrase words that are coping mechanisms to keep the lie going versus facing the man in the mirror, man.
Well, I was saying that.
You know what? Let me just answer that real quick. That's true, and this is something I expect the human mind to resist. Okay, because I thought about this for a long time. Even I resisted until I finally said no. Even our truth is still a cope. Even our truth, if you take a long look at every decision we make, it is an act of survival. That's what it is. Every man and woman, even our truth, as dope as it is, as dope as our truth is, if you look at it, you trace your steps and you look at all the actions you make, all the conversations you have, how you're persuading it, how you're pushing it to a certain narrative. It is for survival and it is a coping mechanism. I gotta bring that to the table because that's what I truly believe.
Let me say this. In my description of my videos, I do say all I can do is tell the truth as I see it. Because as I see it, you might not see it that way. And that's based on our experiences. Right. But I think a lot of these guys that are coping with the MGTOWs, the red pills, the incels, they live in what I believe to be an alternate reality. You know what I'm saying? They don't live in the real world because the truth is always been around you. It's always been there for you to see. But as what you're saying with the coping EO is you do have guys that try and cope and they try to say, no, what I'm saying is not real. This is not what's really going on. This is an anomaly. And I'm like, no, how these women move is common. It's not uncommon. And that's all I want guys to understand is when you out here and you trying to look for all these ratios and ways to keep from getting your feelings hurt, just understand that if you deal with women, there are certain things that come with it. Now, I'm not saying that disrespect comes with it, having your feelings hurt and crying yourself to sleep in your pillow. I'm not saying that comes with it. But what I'm saying is you're going to encounter women who don't always move how you want them to move, and you got to make a decision.
Right. And also,
the reason why, my bad, I'll go after L. My bad.
I was going to say I definitely understand what Eo was saying. And also, I think, too, to add to that, I think the reason why people are coping usually is because they're extremely attached to the ideas that they have. So there was a spiritual teacher named Wayne Dyer. He said, you know, you can be open to everything, but don't be attached to anything. So when you're open to everything, you're like, well, I can see all these ideas and I can sort of be able to take on what is going on and see it for what it is. And then certain ideas and certain things are going to make sense to me. And I might even attach to it a little bit because it makes sense to me at that time. But If you're attached to nothing, when you get new information, then you could say, you know what? Well, that old information I heard, I could drop that and then take up this new information because it makes sense to me now. The problem with stuff like, the red pill or even a lot of other different things is because we attach our identity to all of these things. We want to hold on to it so bad. So even, for example, when I tell these guys, listen, there's actually no scientific evidence that a woman's body count is going to make it to where she's not going to be good in a long-term relationship. They're like, Lucario, no, what are you talking about? That's some bullshit. You understand? Because they don't want to have to adhere to that information because they keep coping with the fact that they're having issues with women and they want what they believe to be facts, period. You see what I'm saying? Now, what I'm saying too is it could change. Let's say they do experiments and then it is proven that that is true. Then, hey, that's what it is. But a lot of times what happens is that we're attaching everything to our identities are attached to all these things. And then that causes us to cope. You know what I'm saying? With all that other shit. Right,
yes. And that was a great point. And women are coping too with the way they act. So, I heard, I think it was Kay Zagan said earlier, something like it's a risk to deal with women, which is true. It's also a risk for women to deal with us. So we always put it on the woman. I know it's not us necessarily, but men do this, especially in the red pill community. It's a lot about them. And there's not enough about the man. And so, and I always say that a king is just and fair. Okay, that's I always say he's fair, so and balanced. And so, and what I mean by that, cope, again, that word I think is it's not a bad word, but it's what human beings do. For example, we kind of cope for our game. So if we have a certain belief and attachment, to Lucario's point there, the attachment to our game, we will then conjure up information, videos to support our attachment. Okay. Right. And that is our cope. And every human being is doing this to some degree. I think the enlightened ones who eventually start to see that they are coping, then they start releasing the attachments. They're more available to just being in a more neutral place. But I'm telling you, if you really look at this, is not we're all doing this. So it's not, I'm just trying to bring it to the matrix conversation, is that if you notice, we're grabbing certain things from what's happening, and then we are tying it into our own personal cope and attachment. And so that's what we're doing.
Right. But P game real quick, P game.
Yeah.
But if you look at everything that they're doing is off of this movie. Their whole world is off of a movie, okay? But that same movie told them that what they're thinking is you have no. They're telling. So I'm not grabbing with they're looking at the Matrix and saying, okay, I'm going to take a red pill because a fucking person in the movie told me. That's their truth is the movie. They're following the movie, but the movie then that just came out said that you really had those pills ain't really fucking real. There ain't no red and blue because you have it's all an illusion. So the movie that they're following, not the thing that we're trying to bring in. We're saying that this is what you're following, and even the people you're following are telling you, not us. Right. The movie saying that the pill shit is an illusion.
Right. Yeah, I guess I was going beyond the movie, going into like all facets of life and not just the movie. But I get your point about that. I'm looking forward to seeing the movie, actually.
Oh yeah, you'll love it, man. I mean,
all right, Miles, we still got that call, fam?
Yeah, we still got the call whenever.
Yeah. Let's go. Let's go to the calls.
All right. Let's see what up. 619. You are on live with the Real Game No Theory panel. What's going on?
Hey man, what's going on? I have a date right now. I'm about to go on a date. I just want to know what to do and how to get her to sleep with me.
Bro, hold on real quick. Caller, did you say you're about to go out on a date?
Yeah.
How did you capture the gazelle? How did you rally? Well, how did you hunt her down? How did you get her?
I met her on Coffee Meets Bagel.
Okay, that's a dating app. Okay, so what time is your date? Is it today?
Yeah.
What time? In like how many hours?
3
hours. Okay. What did you say? What did you say on the app? Where y'all going? Where y'all going to meet?
I already had one date with her, so this is gonna be my second one.
Wait.
Second date.
Hold on, caller. Okay, hold on. So from the first time you met this girl up until today, how long have you been dealing with her?
I had a date with her one time, and then I moved to New Mexico for a little quick while, and then I came back and I texted her back.
Okay, call her. How long? How long have you known her?
When was the first date? When was the first date? When did that happen?
Like a month ago.
Okay. Damn.
Okay, damn. See, I told y'all about recycling bitches, nigga. I did a video talking about recycling bitches. Stop. Okay,
I seen that, by the way. That was pretty good, man.
Yeah. So let me say this. So on the first date, what happened on the first date? Did y'all kiss? Did y'all make out? What happened?
Nah, I told her we went for coffee, and then I told her to go back to my place, and then from there she had to go. So that's what happened there.
Okay, wait. No, hold on. Did when you said she had to go, did she tell you no? Walk us through you inviting her back to your place and tell us exactly how she responded.
What was that?
So tell us exactly what happened. Meaning, when you said to her, "Hey, let's go back to my place," what was her response exactly?
Well, we went on the date, and then what I told you.
No, what did she say when you said, "Let's go back to my place"? Did she say no? Did she say maybe? Did she say, "Oh, I can't because I got to go to work"? What was her response to when you said that?
She didn't say no or nothing. She said she had to go do something.
So that was what she said exactly. She said, "You said, hey, come back to my place." She said, "No, I got to go do something." That was what she said.
She got to go do something. That she's busy.
Colin. It's my firm belief that she is not sexually attracted to you, brother. Okay, right. let me tell you why. Because before the date, right? If a woman is really got to do something, a lot of times she'll probably let you know, "Hey, I only got until this time." Blah 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 blah. A lot of times, right? If she's sincere about what she got to do. The fact that she waited until you invited her to your crib to tell you she has something to do, to me, that's it's suspicious. Now, it's not to say that it's not true, but here's another thing. I'll do you one better. Whenever you suggest something to a woman who is sincerely interested in you and she can't do it on that day, she will usually offer another day. I can't do it today, but maybe tomorrow. Or I can't do it today. How about next week? Did she do any of that?
Say no.
No.
Okay. And let me ask you about the second time. This you're about to see her now. Did you call her to set up this date that you're going to go on today, or did she hit you up?
I hit her up.
Okay. And why did it take a whole month? What happened?
Huh?
Why did it take you a whole month to hit her up to see her again the second time?
Because I went to another state.
Okay. And so where y'all going at again today? What are you doing?
We're going to a museum.
Oh. All right.
Hopefully it's free.
Yeah. so listen,
let me ask him. Oh,
go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Hey, so let me ask you this: what are your intentions with this woman? Are you just do you just want to smash, or is it that you see like you see somebody that has to have some potential for future endeavors?
Just smash, really.
Okay, so why are we going to the museum, dude? Why are we fucking going to the museum? Why aren't you just telling her like, hey, hey, this is what it is. This is what I want. I'm trying to clap some cheeks. Like, what's going on?
Caller, you
see how it's crickets? You see how it's crickets? This is how I know that she dominates you, bro. She dominates you, bro. I'm trying to be, and I told myself coming on the show, I said, you know what? Anybody call in, I'm not gonna silverback them. I'm gonna really try my hardest to really give them the benefit of the doubt. But bro, you're amongst men and you can't even respond. So when you get around a woman that you find attractive, she's gonna melt you, bro. You're gonna be her bitch. It's gonna go to the museum to the fucking expensive restaurant, to a motherfucking you're gonna take her back home, you're gonna rub her feet, and she's gonna tell you to leave. This is what it's gonna look like. So you got to get a hold of yourself.
Yeah.
So do you want to do you
third one I'm trying to smash or whatever?
first of all, if you're just trying to smash, they're not called dates. Okay, they're called hookups. And dates are only for women that's already been on your plan, been listening. Those are the ones that you date. All this other shit that people be talking about, those are hooking up. So you're trying to hook up with her.
So wait, caller, did you even kiss? Did you kiss her or anything on the first date?
No, I didn't, but I want to kiss her this one.
No.
You know what, Steve,
Fuck these bitches and these kissing.
I think we can help him out, Steve. What do you think, Steve?
I don't, man. Look, I love what he's saying. I love what Lucario's saying, Miles and fucking 50 saying, caller. But you know what? I think you just say fuck them dudes, man. They don't know what they talking about, man. Do you really want to fuck, big dog? Caller, do you really want to fuck?
Man, he needs some real coaching before this call, man.
Ooh, I know. So are you sure you want to fuck?
Live.
Yeah.
All right, then. Now, these young men, or these great men, not young men, these great men on the panel are going to tell you exactly what to say when you call that bitch up, okay?
He ain't ready, huh?
Yeah, it's over.
His phone is shaking right now. He holding.
Hey, let me throw this in there real quick. This is kind of important. Exchange the word date with meeting from now on. Don't call these things dates. Just call them meetings. Hey, listen, I want you to meet me here. Don't from now on, do not call them dates. And no matter what, just don't call them that. Number two, unless you're extremely advanced and you have a plan, don't meet women during the day. Meet them at night. I'll just be honest with you. I mean, the guys on this show, we can meet them at 6 a.m. It don't really matter.
Yeah.
Or they can meet us, but because we know where we're taking it. But guys that are inexperienced, they don't know where they're taking it. So that time of the day, it's just not, it doesn't put the woman in the mindset of of sexuality. Right. And so from now on, book your dates when the sun sets. So and go to environments where it's kind of a cool sensual type of vibe, because you're going to have to use because your game is not good enough yet for it to rely on you completely. So you'll have to use your environment to aid you while you're still learning.
Right.
And Colin, that's the ambiance. That's what we're talking about. The ambiance.
That's good game. Hey, that's good game right there.
And the caller dropped. Okay. Well, let me say this real quick, because what he fucked up on is this, and a lot of you guys got to understand this. You got to see if a woman's sexually interested in you. So the fact that he didn't kiss her or they didn't do any type of like that on the first date, and he's going on a second date with her, you could be potentially wasting your time with a woman who's not attracted to you sexually. So you got to find out if a woman actually wants to kiss you, wants to touch you on the first date, so that you don't waste your time going on second or third dates with a woman who's going to be like, oh yeah, we're just friends. And I thought we were just, you know what I'm saying? So you gotta stop like, being on that friend zone type of shit on the first date. But you guys go ahead.
Well, I'm interested to know. Colin, let me ask you a question.
No, listen. Can you hear me?
Yeah, go ahead.
He cut off. He's
dropped. He hung up.
Okay.
He ran.
I guess he figured I was making too much fun of him, and he couldn't take it anymore.
Hey, caller, call back.
You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna do that shit.
Do we have any more calls?
Bitch back.
Nah, no more calls right now. No more calls.
Let me add this, because there's a lot of guys that's watching this right now. A lot of you guys, you're like the guy that just hung up. I promise you, a lot of you guys are, and I don't say that to be an ass about it. This is what I mean. You guys, as EO was saying, you be meeting these women, and your main motivation is to have sex with them. But you guys, you don't say anything, nor do you do anything that's conducive to that happening. Mm-hmm. You guys just be meeting chicks and just be kicking it with them, and there's no rhyme or reason to what you're doing. Okay, you have to be very purposeful and intentional with what you're doing. Okay, this guy, right? He go out on a date with this chick. He disappeared for a month to another city. Then he come back, and the first thing he do is hit this girl up. He don't go out and meet no new women. He go back to that. Oh, you know what? The last girl I went out with, I think I have a better chance of something happening with her because we're familiar with each other. than me meeting a new chick and having shit jump off. And it goes back to that recycling bitches shit. Y'all be in y'all comfort zone with these females instead of creating new experiences.
He just came back. Let me put him back on.
Oh, there you go. Put him on.
Hey, caller, are you back? What happened, man?
Hey, what's going on? Yeah, my phone's tripping. I'm sorry.
Oh, okay.
Men don't say sorry to other men, man. We apologize or my bad. We don't tell other men we're sorry.
My bad.
Yeah, my bad. My apology. My bad. You know what I mean? Come on, bro.
So 50 is in effect, man, for real.
Caller, I gotta ask you this question. When you took your little hiatus to New Mexico, was you dealing with women there?
Yeah, I was.
Were you having sex with these women you were dealing with?
Nah, I actually
say no.
Looked up and didn't get nothing.
Nigga, don't say that. Don't ever, hold on real quick. Let me say this. Don't never say that. Don't never say I looked up and didn't get nothing, because that would imply that if you do get sex, you're lucky to get it. Never think that way. You never think that way. If anybody should be lucky, it should be the woman. You know what I'm saying? You never look at yourself like, damn, I looked up and I got lucky. No, stop that. Don't think like that. Y'all got it.
Right. Caller, this is the thing, man. I'm gonna tell you right now, you might be wasting your time with this chick. Truthfully. Because you're gonna go to the museum, right? She's probably gonna go out with you because she's bored and she ain't got nothing else to do. If something else better come out, she gonna flake. You understand? And right now, you have no idea whether or not this girl is interested in you sexually, because you're saying you wanna hook up, right? Is that correct?
Yeah.
Right. So what I'm saying is that you don't know if this girl is interested in you sexually because you didn't try to do anything with her on the first date. You didn't kiss her or anything. And on top of that, when you told her to come to your crib, she was like, I got to go somewhere. I got to do something.
Oh my God.
You see what I'm saying? So she didn't even show sexual interest when you try to make it sexual at that point. You see what I'm saying?
I'm glad you brought that up. Yeah, I'm glad you brought that up. And let me say this. Caller, when you invite a woman to your house and for whatever reason she doesn't come to your house, the next time you deal with her, it should be her coming to your house. It shouldn't be an alternate plan. So for anyone listening, okay, I refer to it as jumping out the window. Once you jump out the window and you let a woman know you desire her sexually, which he didn't do that. He just invited her to the house because he assumed that she would get that from that, which that's not true, right? But anytime you invite a woman to your crib and she turns down that invite, your mindset should be, okay, when you're ready to make that happen, hit me up.
Right.
Not, I'm going to hit you up and offer you another date.
Right. Exactly.
And that goes to the cope that I mentioned. It's another cope because the first plan didn't work. So now he's doing things on her terms based on what she would feel most comfortable with. Meanwhile, he's losing his balls doing this. And so he's coping to get her to try to come to what he wants. So it's just another cope, my friend. So, and let me ask this guy a question. How old are you, man? Unless he told us already.
24.
Okay, you need to read. You need to read books. Here's why you need to read books. Not necessarily to get the info, although that could be beneficial, but you need to learn how to talk. Your speech is low. You don't speak confidently. We all could do better, but I would suggest that you read out loud. I got another client right now reading books out loud, not for the sake of soaking up the info, just so he can hear himself talk, so he can perfect it. You have to hear how you sound. And so you don't speak confidently. That's part of your problem with women. Women are very attracted to a man's vocabulary and the way he says things. So it's not always what you say, but it's how you say it to her. And that's something that I see as a problem with you.
And that's a fact. That's that mouthpiece. You don't know how to speak to women in such a way where you evoke curiosity and intrigue. You're probably very boring.
Caller, how many other women are you entertaining at right now?
Say none.
None.
Okay. Yeah. So you need to do that. You really need to up your numbers. It's what kind of work do you do?
I don't work right now.
Oh, you don't work right now.
Say simp.
No.
So what is your source of income?
I don't got income right now. Maybe I get money from my mom sometimes.
You live with your mother.
So you don't need to. You on the wrong call, man.
Oh man,
you need to be on a call with EDD. You need to be on a call with EDD and trying to work out a job, bro. I don't think you really need to be concerned with the feelings of a woman or what you need to do, bro. You need to get your life in order. Because right now, just looking from afar, you are a loser.
Oh, Jesus.
And nobody's probably told you that. But what I'm telling you is, I'm not talking about the mindset of the money. I'm talking about your source of income. You just said was your mother's. Bro, right. Do you know they got labor ready companies that will pay you per your labor per that day? Do you understand that you can go to EDD and they can place you in a job? There's temp agencies that will have you a job today.
Get his ass in the military.
Just to get you some money.
Right. Or you could
so what I'm telling you is, I'm talking to you like I would talk to my own son that was a loser that didn't follow my guidance his life. I'm going to tell you, man, it's tough love. Nobody cares about you. Nobody cares about your feelings. Nobody cares about your situation. You need to get your life together as a man, and please don't have no babies until you get your life together.
All right. And this is another reason, 100%, 19. This is another reason why women don't want to have sex with you. A lot of you men is because every time a woman has sex, she knows the possibility of pregnancy is there. She may not be consciously thinking it, but she knows it. And she doesn't want to fuck you. You got nothing going on. She would have a terrible life with you, and she knows it. You have nothing going on. So the point is to have something going on for yourself, not so much so she'll like you, but so you'll like you. And when you trust you and you like the moves you're making, and you're setting goals and accomplishing them, confidence will come with that. Confidence comes from the goal itself, the vision itself, and then actually accomplishing it, making moves to accomplish it. But the reason why women don't want you is because you don't want you, because your behaviors show you don't want you. Getting money from your mother at 25 years old, that shows you don't want you. You don't know you, and you don't want you. And then women don't want you either.
Caller, there's a few things you need to work on. I hope you can accept that, and it's a new year coming, so maybe that will inspire you to make some changes. But we're gonna move to another call. Appreciate you for calling, and try to have a better year than you had this year. All right, peace.
Shout out to Anton for the $5. Appreciate it.
Oh yeah, shout out to Anton. He says, "Stay up, y'all. Much love. Enjoy the family time." 646, you are on live with the Real Game No Theory panel. What's up?
Hi.
Yeah.
Hi, my name is Doug. Can you guys hear me?
Not very well. Whatever you're doing, you got to do it better.
Shit in the background, bro. You got us on speaker or something? Are we on speaker, caller? Are we on speaker?
No, sir. Not on speaker.
You sound very far away, though, bro.
I apologize.
Man, y'all got to stop using these flip phones, man. Get you a real phone.
Bluetooth or some shit.
My friend called last week to speak to Steve the Dean, and when he was talking with my friend, he caused my friend to break up with his girlfriend, and I had a little problem with that.
Why the fuck are you calling for another man?
Bro, first of all, stop for a second.
Tell you why.
No. Caller. Until you get a better quality phone, you don't have no. You can't really call up here having problems with nobody, bro.
Hey, I want to know what he's talking about, because
he can't even hear you.
Go ahead, caller. What you mean about? Go ahead. Huh?
You guys say you have all this game. You say you have game and tactics to get females, but then when we call to get actual female, you cause us to break up with the females that we're trying to be intimate with. So how strong is the game that you're giving?
So, wait, caller. Can I ask you one question? How does that make you feel?
I'm going to tell you how it makes me feel. It makes me feel that Steve the Dean is a gimmick. That's how it makes me feel. And you all downplay feelings, but you all have feelings too. That's why you all are dating coaches.
Oh, so this is the guy who called in and said his heart was broken and smashed, and we told him that fuck his feelings. Is this his buddy?
No. That's not me.
It sounds like you have a tone of a man crush, and it seems like to me, it seems to me that you guys are way too close for you to be calling as a man and defend his honor. Where's he at right now?
Yeah, what happened?
Where's this guy at?
Yeah, whatever happened? Yeah, because you're tell us.
Was
what
that your sister he broke up with?
Yeah. So what happened? What was said?
No. Okay, all right. Okay, I'm gonna tell you exactly what happened. Okay, he called you for advice, and then he said,
"What was the advice? What was the question he asked?" Sir, slow down. What was the question that he asked?
Getting ready to tell you. Are you gonna let me tell you? Are you gonna let me tell you? Are you gonna let me tell you? I'm telling you right now. He called you for advice. He asked you, Steve, how can I get my girl to agree with not being in a relationship, just being friends? And you said, do you really want to know? Do you really want to do it? You know what you do, Steve. You said, do you really want to do it?
Okay. Here's the problem. Here's the problem, caller. Here's the problem. Okay. Let me ask you something, caller. If somebody burns their house down, listen, hold on, caller, listen. Mute this guy for me real quick. If you don't mind. Caller, let me ask you a question. If a guy burns his house down and calls the fire department, and us 6 go over there to put the fire out, can we salvage what's left? What are the chances of us salvaging everything that's in that house? If he started a fire,
depends on how extreme the fire was.
That's a good point. So how can we correct something that if he didn't start with that energy, and he is now his woman or his supposed woman signed up for something at the beginning, and you know what you men talk about and do to get these women, okay? And then when it's not working, you try to come and find a solution from a coach, okay? But it's difficult for us to turn that ship around once it's already sinking based on your behavior. So how successful can we really be to get him the desired result if he already burned it down? So let me hold on a minute. So I respect the question. Hold on. I respect the question, but let me just say this. If he's already burned it down and we go to put the fire out, sometimes we got to say you got to buy a new house. You can't. This house cannot be lived in anymore. Okay, you can no longer live in this house. It needs to be bulldozed, and you need to find a new home. Okay. So that happens, and that is what we suggested.
Okay, let me call her.
Okay, now,
hold on, real quick. Call her real quick.
I want to rebuttal. Wait.
Okay,
I want to rebuttal. I believe his name's EO. Okay, my rebuttal to that, your analogy when you said the house is burning down. Okay, let's say if I was having a fire, okay, it was a small fire, and I called you, EO, who happened to be the fire department, right? And you told me, okay, sir, just do this and do that. And me doing that, following your instructions, caused my whole house to be burned down. So therefore, you should take a little bit of accountability of that yourself. Am I right or wrong?
No, but
not necessarily.
No, but see, that's the thing. You don't get the analogy because you're thinking that we're telling you to burn your house down. We're saying you already burnt it down.
Let me ask.
Hold on. Not only burn it down, not only burn it down, but I want you to understand something. If he has you as a friend, he's already a fucking loser. Listen to your fucking voice. And I'm not going to be mean. Hold on, I don't mean to be rude, but listen to you. You're his friend. Listen. Hold on, I'm going to throw it to him. I'm going to be honest with you. If he has you as a friend, he's already lost. The house is already burnt down. Because a loser listening to someone that is physically and sexually connected to another man to a point where he's got to call in for his friend is on some fruit booty ass shit. So you're part of the reason why his house is burning, because he's looking at your weak fucking ass for answers, and you want to be his Captain Save-A-Ho. So you're putting on your cape, and you're coming on this show with a bunch of wolves, and you coming in here like a lamb talking shit. Okay, please take that shit.
Right, hey, another one real quick. Let me just say this one real quick, and I'll be done. Caller, if you go to a doctor, you've been having symptoms for a long time and you put them off. Let's just say you put them off. You were scared to go. It was another cope. I don't want to know what the news is. I'll cope with it. I'll just take some Robitussin, and your ass ain't getting any better. So then I don't wish this on you. It's just an example, but you go to the doctor and they say, okay, well, you have stage 4 cancer now. Is it the doctor's fault that you didn't go to the doctor 2 years sooner?
Right.
All right, go ahead, Kid. I got him on mute. Go ahead, Kid.
Let's get the super chat. So, Alex to the rescue, $49.99. I want to thank every single panel member for this amazing content this year, or for their amazing content this year. I've grown so much as a man. I wish all of you great success in 2022. Thank you. Let me just say this. Is the caller still there?
Yeah, he's still there.
Okay. So for the caller and any other one else listening, and this is not gender specific. This is men or women. When you are in a relationship and the trust and respect is gone, the relationship is gone.
Mm.
Okay, all you're doing is going through the motions.
Right.
Once the trust and respect, especially the respect part, once the respect is gone, it is damn near impossible, if not impossible, to get that back. So once you feel like that either you don't respect the person, they don't respect you, or both of you are being disrespectful to each other, it's best to call it quits. Okay, and work on yourself a little bit before you get into another situation, because all you're going to do is repeat the same shit. So what we're talking about, caller, if somebody called us for advice, we're going to ask them very pointed questions as to what's going on. Depending on what they told us, we can tell, oh, she don't respect you no more, bro. Okay, if we sense that, we're going to tell them, you got to leave her. If the woman don't respect you, caller, you have to leave her.
Mm-hmm.
All right, can I talk 1 second, because I got a few people who are making suggestions and quotes, but I wasn't able to rebuttal. Okay, now first, Steve the Dean. All right, you said that there are wolves on this panel. Now I can't speak for anyone else, but you yourself are not a wolf. You're an old man who eats ass and has an old white girl as a wife. Okay?
Right? Yeah, I don't know anything. You're right.
Anything
You're
about
right.
wolves?
Okay, all right.
No, he's right. No, you're right. I don't know nothing.
Right.
I just started this last week. What's the next thing?
I could never.
Okay, what's the next thing?
Yeah, what's the next thing, bro?
As far as what?
No,
you wanted to reply to everybody's thought.
Yeah, go ahead.
So get to the next one, man.
Okay. Wow. Okay. I sense a lot of hostility when I hold
Bro.
you guys accountable.
Okay. All right. Hold on. Hey, caller, could you please move it along?
Thank you, man.
It would be awesome if you move it along and get
in your heart to go to the
idea
next guy.
and then get to Kay Zagin's idea, so we can have you present a clear and concise argument, please. Thank you.
All right. I just want to say this. I want to leave with this. Steve, you give bad advice.
Wait, why are you back to me? I thought you already got done with me. Aren't you going to the next person?
He loves you, Steve.
No, bro. EO talked about a doctor. EO talked about a doctor, and if you let the symptoms get bad and you didn't go see the doctor, whose fault is it? And Kay Zagin talked about the fact that once respect is gone in a relationship, there's many times, most times, often than not, there's too much loss for the relation to move on in a healthy fashion. What say you?
But you guys don't hold Steve accountable for giving.
Bro, stop sucking Steve's dick. Bro, stop sucking Steve's dick. You want
Miles trying to be cool, man.
Your argument, bro.
Address the other argument.
Miles trying to be cool with it.
Caller, address the other arguments. Go ahead. Go.
Okay. And also to the point where I was getting ready to finish with this is that if someone calls you and they want to try to help their relationship, give good advice, just because you have a midlife crisis with your midlife wife.
Yo, caller, let me tell you something. Caller. Here's something you need to understand. Here's something that you need to understand. The first relationship that we are always going to help any caller with is the relationship with their fucking selves.
Thank you.
You understand that? So when we listen to you guys talk, you guys like you call in with your weak voice, with your weak perspective, you're calling on here trying to suck dick, literally. You understand what I'm saying? And we're trying to redirect you in the direction of a fucking man, and you still can't even take it. I'm trying to get you to understand that the relationship with yourself is the most important relationship. And you're talking about, I'm calling to try to get help with my relationship with my girl. You're already fucked up because you don't love yourself. How could you love a woman?
Okay, Maz, I have a great question for you now.
Please.
All right, I have a great question for you. Now, you just said that when people call, the best advice is trying to get them to have a good relationship with themselves. Let me ask you, Miles, how many times has someone called the show and took advice from Steve the Dean by calling Negro on three-way and it actually worked? Answer that question, sir.
More time. It always
several times.
We're like at what?
You're a lie. Have a good day.
Wait a second. I got to go to my website. You see,
it always works.
It works.
Let me say something. This is what people don't understand.
He hung up. Just so y'all know, he hung up. Go ahead.
It always works because all that we're doing is helping them get their balls back. You understand what I'm saying? So whether the girl says yes or no, it always works.
But at the same time, there's nothing wrong with what you just said, Lucario. Because whether or not, no matter what the bitch says, it always works.
Right.
Yes. But in my clear memory and assessment, these niggas been coming out where the woman actually says yes.
Exactly.
So what does he mean? Where's it at? If he watches it, it happens.
Bro,
this is what happens when dudes, they get in their feelings and they really have no argument, because there's no actual logical reasoning for what he's saying. He just feels how he feels.
Exactly.
And that's why he's saying all of this shit. He's like, Steve, Steve, you're this and you're that's feelings.
And let me say something, because I really, and there's no calls right now, but I really thought that the back and forth between EO and Steve was something very interesting, because there is survival tactics and there's coping mechanisms. Now, here's the thing. And I think there's a universal difference between the two, where I think coping has more to do with feelings. And the thing with feelings is that if you allow feelings to overwhelm, you can't see reality, just like the last caller. But if we're talking about survival, then you have to deal with ultimate truth.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? And I feel like that's the dichotomy. Like, that's the ultimate difference between coping and surviving. Because it's like, look, survive is life or fucking death. And I'm gonna have to do what I gotta do. Like, I understand that I understand that there's gravity. I understand that there's oxygen. And I understand that if I get stabbed or shot in the heart, I'm gonna die. So I need to do what I gotta do so that won't happen. So I'm dealing with actual reality. But when it comes to coping, I hear a lot of motherfuckers trying to push some type of agenda or some type of argument or some type of will based on how they feel and not based on actual real, really what's going on. Because if you listen to the caller, he's stuck in his feelings. He can't get off of blaming everything on Steve. He can't even realize that Steve has actually been helping most of these dudes. These dudes call up the girls and says, yo, I want you to come over my crib and fuck. And the girl be like, okay, what time you want me to come?
Right.
That's literally what happened. I've sit here and I watched Mr. 1950 literally tame a bitch down until she was agreeing with every one of us. She called in on some bullshit. 1950 fucking straddled that bitch and rode her until she fucking had to submit.
She was a wild horse.
Yes.
She was a wild horse, bro.
This is what I see. But if the other niggas feeling, you can't see those things.
You know what? That's a good point too, and I think also that sometimes the survival and the coping aspect can work simultaneously, and they often do, especially in today's world. I want to tell this guy this too: it's not bad advice if the advice goes against your personal bias.
Right.
Okay, you need to know that right now. And I read this last night, and I screenshot it because this is 100% how I coach, and I would imagine these men too. This is a great quote. All the techniques of the therapist, so we can call it, coach, mentor, therapist. All the techniques of the therapist are in one way or another truth revealing, or are ways of strengthening the patient so he can bear the truth.
Right. Exactly.
Yeah. I'm glad you said that. Hey, did we shout out to the guy for the super chat yet? Did we shout him out?
No, we can shout him out.
Okay, so Eddie Surreal, $50. Thank you for sharing real knowledge and real game. Much love and respect to the panel. And to the caller, you deserve Sip and Beta Award and Week Award for getting Lady White. Lady White. Okay, but let me say this, and I'm glad you said that. EO, I was going to say this, but I'm glad you prefaced it.
And right after K-Zag, we got some calls, so go ahead.
Okay, let me just say this. When you're dealing with relationship experts or even marriage counselors, their job isn't to necessarily save your relationship or marriage. Their job is to assess what's going on. And they're going to evaluate both people. Okay, because if they find that both people genuinely want it to work, then there's hope. But if one or the other person is blaming one of the other people, and they have absolutely no self-accountability or responsibility for their own actions, they're going to say, you know what, I don't think this is going to work. So sometimes when we make assessments with the people that we deal with, our job isn't to help you get this one bitch, okay, or to help you keep a relationship that's turned sour. Our job is to say, look, separate yourself from this individual and let's think about what the fuck you're doing, okay, and your actions that contributed to this situation even turning the way that it is. And that sometimes you got to walk away and start anew. But when you start anew, you don't just get a new bitch. No, you change your mindset, you change the way that you think, you change your approach. Then you go out there. Now you have a fresh perspective, and what you do and say is now conducive to actually you having a healthy situation. But sometimes people got to tell you, "Hey, yo, man, you can't fuck with her no more. It's that ship has ran its course. It's done. You fucked it up." L. A lot of times you say all the time. Sometimes you got to charge a chick because you fucked up.
Exactly.
And it's like that.
Facts. All right, so here we go. We got an 868. You are on live with the Real Game No Theory panel. What's up?
Good day, gentlemen. I just wanted to call as a testimonial to the last caller. You guys helped me with game a lot. Before I didn't even know about a roster. I have a roster of 5. I just go over some quick points. Steve, every time Steve said, "Why do you hate yourself?" You know that always rings a bell. It makes me feel cold. Mr. Lucario, when he told me, "Why the ass am I feeding these bitches?" No, I mean, so much information you guys give for free, and I live in the Caribbean. For the love of God, I can understand why these gentlemen who live in America just can't pay for the coaching and become better men. You know, it goes
high caller. You know why they don't want to pay for coaching, caller? Because they think paying for coaching is not a guarantee to get them what they want. But they think taking a bitch out on a date gets them closer to what they want. That's why they don't pay for coaching.
Well, I'm going for my coach. But, I mean, I love what you guys doing. Continue to do it. Just listening to you guys increase my self-esteem from at least 10% to over 90.
Facts. Appreciate you, bro.
The reason why I need coaching, there's one problem. When I'm talking to girls that I perceive 8 or 9, I tend to fear the rejection or the embarrassment. That's all the help I need to get over. I'll be in the game.
Okay. Caller?
Appreciate you, man. Take it easy. Thanks for calling.
Thank you,
Go to Real Game No Theory and hit us up.
There you go. And stop pedestalizing women. That's your problem.
Facts, yeah.
I would be in the Caribbean going crazy if I was out there.
Yo, 404. You're on live with the Real Game No Theory panel. What's up?
What's going on, man? It's Z from Atlanta.
What up?
Well, pretty much. I just got to ask the question of. It's a couple questions, 2 questions. Pretty much, what do y'all think about when a woman doing something sexual in her past and she doesn't do a sexual with you? Not that I want it. Like, okay, when it comes to threesome, you might have done a threesome in the past before.
Okay, hold on real quick. Hold on. I like this type of shit. Let me get it.
Exactly.
So you're saying she did something sexual in the past, but she won't do it with you?
No, I'm not saying that. What I'm trying to say is she might have done a threesome. Now, I'm not the type of guy. I don't like threesomes. I just like one chick at a time. But yeah, I by me not liking it, I don't know if she would actually give it to me or not. You see what I'm saying?
But why would you care if you don't?
Why would you care?
That doesn't make no sense.
I just want to know if she is actually that sexually attracted to me.
Why don't you ask her?
But you can't. Caller. See, this is your problem. And you do the same thing a lot of guys do. Y'all expect women to jumpstart everything. No, you initiate that. If you want a threesome, you initiate that. There's ways I would tell you, but no, you got to hit me up.
Wait. Does he want a threesome? Okay,
he doesn't want it. He said he don't want one.
I don't think he said he want one.
He's in his ego. That's what it is.
Yeah, he's the one.
But let me.
What is he?
Why are you asking about things you claim you don't even want? I don't understand that.
Okay. Well. Okay, go ahead, Carl.
No, because just go ahead.
Let me ask you this. Do you have to understand this? Now, is this woman your girlfriend or y'all just fucking? What are y'all doing?
Nah, we just fucking.
Okay. Now, let me say this. Because if it was your girlfriend, it could be that she doesn't want to have that type of experience with a man she's involved with in a relationship, but she's willing to do it on a casual tip. That does happen. But to your point, when you said if she had a sexual experience and she don't want to share with me, could it mean that she's not really that sexually attracted to me? It could be. In some cases, it could be that because when we talk about a woman submitting to you, it's not just her submitting to you and deferring to you outside of the bedroom. but you do have levels of sexual submission. You do have women that won't do certain things with certain guys because they're not feeling them that much. So with you, if there are certain things she won't do sexually with you, assuming you ask though, you can't assume, bro.
But Zach, how does he know? How does he know about the threesome? How does he know that she has threesomes? How does he even know that?
Yeah.
How do you know that?
Because how I know it because she got a video. You know what I'm saying? You know.
Well, she showed you a video. She showed you a video.
Jesus Christ. Do you want to have a threesome with her or not?
What's her what is her IG? What did you say her IG was?
Call her.
Now, all I'm saying is I'm not real. Okay, well I'm just trying to get like you said. I'm just in my ego right now. That's what I think.
Call her.
But it's just like certain things.
Hold on. Let me tell you how you fucking up. If she showed you a video of her getting it in, she probably wants to kind of hint to you that she wants to do that shit with you. Now you say you're not into threesomes.
I know, but I don't want.
Okay, but no,
you're just
call her.
I'm just saying,
call her. If you just call her, okay, but call
so
her.
let me tell you how you can please. Let me tell you how you can please her. This is how you can please her. Just since you like one-on-one action, just tell her to bring the woman involved. You sit on the couch.
There we go.
I smash this one. When I'm done with this one, then she can go, and then I can smash you right after that.
He doesn't want that.
Wait, was it a threesome with girls or guys? I don't know if that's been established yet.
That's a train. That's a train.
That's definitely a train.
What was happening in the video?
It was a dude and another chick. But pretty much what I'm just trying to say to you is what I'm trying to say to all y'all is like certain things like when it comes to ass, I've never fucked a woman in her ass before. You know what I'm saying? And
you should go ahead and try that. You should definitely go ahead and try that.
Wait, caller. You're seeking anal, and what's the problem?
I'm not seeking anal. I don't want anal, man. God,
bro. So all right, caller, calm down. Let me ask you. Just answer this question as simply as you can. What do you want?
What I want I want to know that she will sexually submit to me all the way.
Oh my God!
What? She's not, dude. She's only a jump off.
What all the way means?
She's just a bitch.
She's just a regular woman that you said you will smash it. She has no she has no real estate in your lifestyle.
Okay.
No, hold on. Caller, hold on 1 second. 50. Hold on 1 second, please. Caller, please just explain what all the way means. If she's submitting all the way, what does that look like to you?
Like, I want her pretty much. I'm not saying that I like all.
Answer the question.
To be like.
See, here comes the cope. The cope's coming.
I'm trying to get to
it. Is.
Just keep on rushing it. I'm trying to get to it. Really
Nigga, a man knows what he wants. There's no.
Okay. Let's
you know what you want.
Rephrase the question. Okay, let's rephrase the question because the caller's gonna take all day. Go, caller. Is there anything that you want to do? Hold on, caller, real quick. Caller, real quick. Hold on, real quick. I don't mean to interrupt you, but I got to for a moment. Is there anything that you want to do sexually that you haven't done yet with her?
No, it hasn't.
So what are we talking about then?
What do you want?
So what are you talking about? Because if that's the case, then she has sexually submitted to you, correct?
Not the way he wants to.
That's what I'm saying. I don't know because okay, fucking
fellas, let me tell this guy something real quick. Give me about a minute, guys. All right, number one, I told this to my own mother yesterday because she's visiting. I said, women today are stronger than men. Okay, I want to let you know something right now. Women will have anal sex, and they don't mean nothing to them, bro. They ain't sitting around thinking about that shit all day. Someone fucked them in the ass, they liked it, and that's it. It's that you give a fuck about her doing that. Okay, that's number one. Women don't value sex to the point you value it. Okay. Number two, one time I had a dude. Yeah. And so one time when I was much younger, I fucked a dude's girl right in front of him. Okay. That was his thing. Okay. That was his thing. I showed interest. I didn't even know this was his girl. And I saw a bartender and I said, damn, that motherfucker's, that's nice right there. I was about 22 and he was like, you want to fuck her? And I was like, why, you know her? And it turns out that was his chick. I ended up fucking his girl that night in front of him. personally, I didn't really care for the experience, so I'm not going to do it again. Okay, so just because somebody does something doesn't mean they want to do it again. Okay, so I mean, I'm not saying that should be a cope for you. Like, oh, she did it, she don't want to do it again. But have you ever tried something and then when you did it, you're like, oh, that was cool. I don't think I would do it again, but it was cool. Have you ever had that in your life?
Fuck me.
Yeah, I have. Yeah.
Okay, so just because she had a threesome with 2 girls or whatever, maybe that she got her fix, she tried it, and she's cool now. So, but that's just you're thinking too much about what she got before you and how you feel inept because of what you provide in relation to what she has already had provision for. That's the only reason why you care.
Hold on 1 second. Abdullah A with the $9.99 super chat. He says, I'm here every Sunday. Great panel. Everybody offers good perspective. I advise anyone in self-improvement to subscribe to these gentlemen channels and possibly receive coaching. And then there's also a $10 super chat from Bernie Ellis. He says, appreciate the most underrated show this Sunday morning. 2020 gonna be strong. All right.
But this is the thing. She's just call her. She's just a fuck. I mean, that's all she is. She's just a fuck. Why are you making her special? I don't understand it.
This is the problem. See, he saw that little video, and number one, he misconstrued why it was even being shown to him to begin with. So he's looking at that video and seeing her display this act of sexual submission. So he's comparing himself to the other guy. He ain't even thinking about that bitch. He's thinking about that other guy. And like, I want her to show me some sexual submission. But in his mind, he's like, but I don't know what that is. I just want her to show me something.
Right.
That's why when we're asking him, he don't fucking know.
Right.
That's true.
Yeah, his ego is shocked by the video.
Well, what does he want? He still hasn't told us what do you want?
It's not that I'm shocked. Hold up. It's not that I'm shocked by the video. That's what I'm saying, because she just like Steve just said, she just a fuck. But the thing about it is, I don't like what K-Zane just said. I don't know what that looks like for me. I know what I got. I got everything that I wanted out of her, but fucking her in the ass, that's not something I want to do.
Was that cat hitting the bottom? Was he in there just dominating this woman? Did it make you insecure about your sex game when you saw the video?
I got something for the caller. I got something on you.
You were weak. You were really weak in the video. You weren't really doing too much.
I'm saying just tell. Wait, hold on, Zach. Why can't he call her?
He was doing something. She showed you the video.
Why can't he just call her and say, I want to fuck you in the ass? I'm sorry.
You don't want that.
No, he don't want to.
And also, why are you watching that video instead of making your own video?
Right. But he said he just said he wants to fuck in her ass. He just
make your own video.
Zach, give him what you got for him.
Okay, caller. I got something for you. No, caller. I got something for you to feed your ego. I got something to feed your ego. So, have y'all ever had sex in public?
No, I haven't had sex in public. No.
This is what you do. You go to a drive-through. And when you're about to get your food, have her suck your dick while you're getting your food.
Yeah, Zach, you're right. But he doesn't know how to ask for anal sex.
Yeah.
He wants to fuck in the ass. I'm saying
you
said you do.
He don't.
Now you don't want it. You just said you wanted to do it.
He's all over the place. See,
you keep bringing it up. It's like
hold on. Let me say something. This is what happens when you don't know what you want. You have no direction. You're talking about nothing, really. You understand? He's talking about nothing. You see,
I asked the guy, yo, what do you want? And he said, yo, why are you rushing me?
Right.
Bro, no offense, but that was really bitch. That was really vaginal.
Because you raising your voice, doing all this stuff. Just ask the question and then let me get to it. But you just
get to it. You ain't got wait, dog. We won't air. We don't got time
to gotten to it. You coping right now, bro. You still haven't gotten to it.
I'm starting to believe that one of these men on this panel was in that video, and I'm starting to really think that he's calling in because of that.
Caller. Simple fix. Caller. Simple fix. Caller. That's a simple fix. if you hadn't had sex in public, if you really want to test a woman's freakiness and sexual submission, suggest that you fuck in public. If she does, now you got your ego tamed and you good. Just do that.
But
and again,
here's another good one.
Again, to the caller, what is it that you call for? What do you want our help with?
Yeah, what do you?
Right, exactly. That's what I'm wondering. Like, what do you want?
I that's what I'm saying. That's what I want. I just wanted to figure out a way to where I could pretty much,
I gave it to you, bro.
I want my ego to be, you know.
I know you do. I know you do. You want stroke. I know you do.
But by doing what? What? Okay, you want your ego? What's the boost though? What's the boost?
By trumping what he saw in that video. Just go ahead and say you want to trump what you saw in that video. Is that correct?
If you want to trump it, then just grab her by the pussy.
The video, I want to trump everything.
Okay, well, I'm gonna tell you something. I'm gonna tell this caller something real quick. I don't believe you have enough game yet to go out in public doing anything sexual, because I feel like you're gonna go to jail just to give yourself an ego boost. Quite frankly, I don't think you have enough game yet to be going out in public and getting blowjobs in the park or doggy style in the canal or whatever the fuck. So I just don't think you have it yet based on what you're telling us. Like this is kind of immature. I'm gonna tell you, this is immature. I mean, you just said she's just a fuck. Why do you care to trump this last dude or do anything?
Why don't you? But I bet you won't ask. Hey, call her. I bet you won't call her ass right now and tell her what you want, will you?
I'm not about to do that.
Wait.
He ain't about to do that. You don't know what it's like talking. You know when you talk to a woman and you try to ask her what she wants, she's like, "But you should know what I want. Well, what do you want to do?" Well, you should just know. This is the conversation we're having. Because you're asking us about something, you can't even tell us what you want.
You better have some bail money, caller.
We got another call.
Go ahead, on the jail if you do this shit.
Okay, let me just add this for the caller if he's still there and anyone else listening. If you want sexual submission,
He going to the pen.
Period. You have to be a sexually
They're
dominant.
gonna ask for what they want.
I'm gonna get this next call because he probably hung up because he don't know what he wants.
And his motivation is all wrong. It's one thing if you just want to do some kinky shit because you want to do it, you want to introduce it to the broad, but your whole motivation is to try to one up the last dude that you saw in the video, which is beta as fuck.
Thank you, E. Thank you. Yeah.
All right, so let's get it. 917, you're on live with the Real Game No Theory panel. What's up?
Hey, what's going on, guys? First of all, I want to tell you guys that I appreciate your stream. I've been learning a lot from you. And one thing, talking about coping mechanism, one thing that I always do, and I noticed just now by the talk, is that every time that I approach a woman, I'm start talking to her, I kind of go like overly friendly. And I've been cutting myself doing that in like so many situations that I'm like, okay, how can I like remove myself from this?
Okay.
I go friendly, I start talking to him, and then I just like overly friendly.
Caller, let me ask you a question.
No, I feel like.
Caller, let me ask you a question. I'm glad that you recognize that you're doing that. Now that you recognize you're doing that, do you know why you're doing that?
Maybe because I'm a little scared about.
It ain't no maybe. It ain't no maybe. No maybe, bro.
Motherfucker said he's scared and shit.
Okay, see, caller.
What the fuck you got to be afraid of?
Well, see here. I actually had a consultation where I talked to.
He's coping. E.
He's coping, man. I'm telling you, all this shit's a cope, bro.
Caller. Let me caller.
Okay, my question will be. How do you guys get rid of that coping mechanism?
Okay, I'm gonna help you. I'm gonna help you.
Yeah,
right?
listen to K-Zag.
Okay, I'm gonna tell you a real quick story. Right, when I was a young lad, I was about 10, 11 years old. Right. And they used to have this after school program where they were doing gymnastics, and I wanted to learn gymnastics. Okay.
Nigga, you wanted to be a gymnast, nigga?
No, it wasn't like that, bro. This nigga. Anyway, I knew somebody was gonna say something. Okay, I wanted to learn how to do flips and shit. Okay,
nigga, hold on, nigga, a troubler? You was a troubler? Man, my niggas, all my niggas, please don't change my niggas. Zag. Nigga, you put on them tights? Nigga, you didn't put on them tights or nothing, did you, nigga?
No, bro, it wasn't like that, bro. like that.
Dude was sleeping. He was sleeping with the javelin and shit.
Anyway, these motherfuckers. No, it wasn't like that. It was. I had on regular
Oh,
sweat.
my
So I had on
nigga.
regular sweat. No tight. It wasn't like that. I wasn't trying to be no future Olympian. It wasn't like that. But my point is, they were teaching motherfuckers how to. They were teaching motherfuckers how to do flips. So I wanted to learn how to do some somersaults.
Right.
But in my subconscious mind, right? I'm trying to help the caller, man. Y'all fucking it up, man. So in my mind, in my subconscious mind, I was scared I was gonna break my neck. Consciously, I said to myself, I want to do flips. So consciously, I went out and said, I'm gonna have somebody spot me, and I'm gonna learn how to do flips. But I could never really contort my body.
Nigga, you're burying yourself.
No. Look,
I'm with you, Zach. I'm with you, Zach. Get the story, bro. Come on, man.
Give us the story, Zach. Go ahead.
So I could never contort my body all the way around because subconsciously I'm worried about breaking my neck.
Yo,
so
you did say contort just now, though.
I know I said it. I said contort my body all the way around. I know what the fuck I said, nigga. so my point is, caller. See, look, I'm putting myself on the line for you, caller. You better learn something from this shit. You better get something from this shit, caller. I'm lost all types of cool points on my fellas and shit. Anyway, so my point is,
my nigga Zag, boy.
So my point is that your subconscious mind is betraying your conscious mind. So even though consciously you want to talk to the woman, because no, it's not a bad example, motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Motherfucker in the chat. I know what the fuck I'm talking about. Pay attention. Nigga. Anyway, so my point is your subconscious thoughts, your fear, your anxiety, all that shit is housed in your subconscious.
Caller, you just scared of hearing. You scared
there
of
you go. I'm trying to make a point.
That's what it is, caller. You're scared of hearing no. You're right. It's telling you that you don't want to fuck with you. So what you're doing is you're treading lightly, being friendly, because you're scared that if you actually be honest about what you want, she's going to tell you no, and then you're going to feel bad about that no. That's why you're acting friendly.
If you don't get something from this after I got made fun of, I'm gonna be very fucking pissed, but not call her ever again. You better get something.
Now, another thing is part of the problem is that everyone's lying to themselves for the most part about something. So he knows that if he's honest, the chances of him getting what he wants are slim. They're not impossible, but they're slim. That part of your presentation is off. Maybe your aesthetic is off. Your mindset is off. So, but just remember this. I said this a couple of shows ago. When you become authentic and honest with yourself, and you become honest with other people, your options will be less, but your quality will be high. Okay. So you just need to know that liars get more, they lose in the long run. Okay. They get more at the forefront, but they lose in the end. And then people that tell the truth get less at the forefront, but more in the end. Right. So you have a choice. You could be a liar and you could be a liar and have front end success, but back end loss, or you can be a truth teller, which you get less at the forefront and more in the end. Right. And more sustainable, and it's more sustainable too. You'll be able to better manage it.
Let me say something real quick, and maybe this can help the caller, maybe not. But you see the conversation we was having earlier about the difference between coping mechanisms and survival tactics. If I told the caller, you better go tell that bitch you want to fuck, or I'm gonna shoot you right here, right now in your fucking head.
Right.
And I was dead fucking serious. I wasn't afraid to go to jail or nothing. I said, you better go talk to that bitch. Tell her you want her to suck your dick right now, or I'm gonna shoot you. He would walk right over there and tell her, I'm trying to get my dick sucked. You understand what I'm saying? That's what he would do.
Right.
But because it's not a life and death thing what's going on. It's an ego. It's an ego. It's a feeling thing that's going on.
Yeah.
And that's why
the feeling part. And the feeling part is what he's going to feel. He's going to live that slow death every day. So the one thing is go over there, motherfucker. I'm gonna shoot you in your dome. So he's gonna go do it so he doesn't die now, but he's gonna die slowly while he's alive for the cope.
Right.
Okay, but he's still dying no matter what. He's still dying.
Let me ask you a question. Caller. How do you make a bowl of cereal?
Yeah, what kind of?
How do you make a bowl of cereal?
You put cereal in the bowl and you put milk in it.
Well, you eat it with your hands?
I mean, with straight from the cardboard box, and you grab the gallon of milk.
Okay. But you understand the point I'm trying to make to you? This is your answer to your question. if it's repetition. You know how to make cereal. Do you ever say, "Oh my God, the bowl is too pretty," or "There's no way the cereal is going to judge me because of her hypergamous nature," or "I've got to be the milk has got to be a high value milk for me to drink it"? I mean, do you say those things, or do you just go make you some cereal?
Right.
No.
All right. Okay, then that's what we're trying to tell you. You got to keep getting out there. Make your cereal, man.
Right, just do it. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Let me say this. It goes with the title, right? What he has to understand is that his alternate reality is that women won't like him.
Mm-hmm.
But the truth is, women love sex.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, they love sex. So why not be a guy where they can enjoy sex with you? You could be that guy for some woman or some women. You could be that. You just need to get out of your own way. Okay. And real quick, I want y'all to understand. Y'all see how I put myself on the line for y'all motherfuckers?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So y'all can learn some shit.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly. Gymnastics is a skill set.
I appreciate it.
Hey, and so is peeping in somebody's window. That's a skill set too.
Okay, I want the people through the window.
Question: if you're
Hey, caller, listen, man. Look, just go. Look, caller, listen. Either go do it. Tell a woman what you want. You understand, and actually live, or continue to lie to yourself and lie to her, and have a slow death.
Right. choose one.
Choose one, bro. Choose one. The truth is that, living. There's a huge excitement to life. A lot of times people have near-death experiences, and they're like, "Man, I like that's the first time I felt alive in a long time." Like they go on a roller coaster or they jump out of a plane. You see what I'm saying? Like, every time you approach a woman, for you, it's like jumping out of a plane. You understand? So that's gonna really give you that jolt in life for you to really live. You understand? So the next time you talk to a woman, jump out the plane. Tell exactly what you wanted to hear. You understand? Tell exactly what you want and see what happens. Right?
Steve, you're the worst, Steve.
Man. You can't say that shit. That wouldn't be. I would say thank you first, man.
So shout out to Uncle Guns, $10 super chat. He says, respect to the champ and the esteemed panel. Thanks for a great year, and let's keep the game rolling into an epic 2022. Salute.
I'm laughing so hard at myself. I'm fucking sweating in my neck and shit.
And we go also right now.
Gymnastics, no theory.
Hey, fuck y'all. So I wanted to learn how to contort my body into some flips.
Y'all stupid.
Hey, Zach, you could have at least with some bitches on the gymnastics team.
Yeah, there was girls there. Yes, there were girls there.
Oh man. So guys, if you have a question, put a Q in the chat. If you have a question, and call in 516-387-1224 is the number. Man,
my boy Zag is hitting the bottom. If you out here contorting your body, you are hitting the bottom, bro. I gotta give it to you, man.
I am a pretty flexible nigga, so
Oh man,
it's the same way why I don't want to get contacts. Because I don't like touching my eye. Like that shit is weird to me. That is a weird feeling. So
yeah, me too. I refuse to be going like this in the mirror and shit. That looks a little funny to me. That motherfucker just like, pulling shit back, putting on an eyelash or something.
Right.
Kind of like putting on your gymnastic tights, huh, Zag?
Sweats, bro. I was wearing. And I even had the fucking muscle arms, the sleeves cut out sweats.
Oh, the motherfucker said, "Fuck it, I'm gonna be manly out here."
That's right.
We got to call 703. You are on live with the Real Game No Theory panel. What's up?
Hey, my guys, how are you doing?
Sure.
I appreciate it.
I'm good, brother.
I just want to ask you guys a quick question about how far a man is really supposed to be with a woman. So I went out on a date.
It's endless.
Infinite.
It's infinite. Yeah, and I'm coming out the end of the year with a show called "Keep Your Foot on Her Throat" for the rest of her life. That I'm preparing it right now. I swear to you, bro. Like that is something I believe men feel like they got it, and they think they just supposed to just let up. But as time goes on, women get smarter too, and they get sharper, and they kind of learn you. They kind of like, you got to understand. It's kind of like even certain medications after a while, your body gets used to, and it doesn't have the same effect. That's the same for a woman. They learn you so well. They understand you so much. You have to continuously change and grow and make sure she understands the value in your role in her life.
You become boring. You become boring to them.
But it's what's the main question though? Like what's the reason for this call?
Well, to make a long story short, she opened up to me and everything else, and I learned a lot about her. To the point where I didn't want to like actually start dating her. And she asked me if I could be her big brother or some shit like that. I was like, that's fine.
First mistake, but go ahead.
Whoa. Here's the thing. And then after that, everything else is like, after I told her, like, I didn't want to date, and I'm like, sure, I'm happy to be one or whatever. My thing is that okay or is that not okay?
Be what?
Wait, I got
big brother.
I got a question.
What?
Hold on, I got on some player shit. On some player, I got a question for him. So this young lady, does she have a bunch of fine friends?
Yeah.
Does she have a bunch of good-looking friends?
Oh yeah, she was a 10 out of 10.
Okay, so this is what you do. Hey, look, I'm gonna scratch your back if you scratch mine. Hey, I can give you some friendly advice every now and then, but I'm gonna need you to hook me up with all your friends.
Man, she don't got no friends, but she only got like one. So she's
I just asked you if she had friends. You said yes, motherfucker.
All right, so fuck that one friend then, nigga. What are you?
She got a sister, right?
His first problem, there's so many problems with what these callers say that they don't even realize it. He just called a woman that he don't even know, that he's never coached, never broke down into his image, a 10 out of 10.
Right.
Like the fact that any man who calls a woman upon first meeting a 10, you've already lost at this game.
That's real shit.
First of all, and the first thing is the goddamn dime, if you ask me. But that's opinion.
She's only dope because you make her dope. If she's dope when you meet her, you're not dope.
There you go.
Oh, I like that.
Yes. You make her
some real shit for you.
She ain't sexy. You sexy. She ain't sexy.
And what's this thing about being a big brother? How did that come up? How did that conversation happen?
Well, when she opened up, I don't want to say too much about her shit.
He wears Crocs and shit. He got Dockers on.
Wait, hold on, real quick. At what point was she opening up to you? What was the situation where y'all were having this conversation?
Good question. That's a good question.
You got the side part.
I went to the exam, and then we went to like an event.
Hold on, back up. Wait, you did what? Say it again.
So we went out. I took her to a couple of places, and then we're like started kissing here and there.
Wait. You said a couple of places?
Brothers don't do that to sisters.
No, don't rush through this part because this part is important. How did you meet her? How'd you meet her?
Well, we used to work with each other a couple of years ago.
Okay, so you already knew this girl. So at what point, like, did y'all like run into each other? Like, how did y'all start like going out and chilling? What happened? You hit her up or she hit you up? How'd that happen?
I was out with my friend and everything else, and I get a call around like 9:30 through Instagram, and I see her picture pop up, and I was surprised because she never calls me. And I was like, "Hey, what's up?" She's like, "Hey, what are you up to? You want to hang out?" I'm like, "What? Yeah." I went to her house and everything else, and she brought a bottle of vodka out, and she hopped in my car, and I didn't know what the fuck to do because like she's fucking drunk already. I'm not gonna.
That's why you're the big brother. You're done.
Yeah. I mean, there's so many problems with this guy. It's crazy that I'm picking out. For one, look how you answer the phone for her. Hey, what's up? Yeah, sure, I'll hang out with you. Sure, I'll hang out with you. Yeah, sure. I'll relieve your boredom and misunderstand that for you liking me. Yeah, I'll go over there and kill time with you before the man you really want gets off work. Yeah, I'll go do. That's all these motherfuckers do with you, bro.
You're a placeholder.
Don't you ever answer the phone for a bitch like that again. Like that was the most exciting aspect of your motherfucking month.
Exactly. Facts.
Damn, bro.
So you went over there and then what happened?
We went out and everything. She was very touchy and kissy and a whole bunch of other shit. And
Stop. So you went over her house and then y'all went out?
Fuck no. Hell no.
Oh, I picked her up, yeah.
Why'd y'all go out?
Man, what'd you pick her up for, bro? She ain't got a car? Damn, you motherfuckers are nice.
Hold on. The voice is very light, so we gotta
Yeah, caller. Why didn't you stay at her crib and smash? Why did y'all go out?
He's nice. He's a good guy.
Not gonna lie to you, man. I wasn't expecting this shit. It was random.
You see,
Caller, hold on real quick. Let me ask the caller a question. So let me ask you a question. But before you went over there, did you find a woman to be physically appealing to you?
Yeah, absolutely.
So when you was en route driving over there, did sex ever pop into your head at all? You driving?
Not at all.
That's why you're the big brother, bro. That's
you're a great guy.
Steve, get the clip ready. Steve, get the clip ready because
wait. Okay, Lecario, I'm ready to go.
There we go.
Why the fuck you lying? Why you always lying? Oh my God. Stop fucking lying.
Bro, you lying your ass off. You was not thinking about sex not once? About fucking this girl?
I was, but still.
Exactly, Steve.
He got a noose in the trunk. He got a noose in the trunk.
Exactly.
So real quick, Zach. So caller, let me ask you a question, caller. So what are you trying to do with this woman now? Have you smashed already, or what are you trying to do with this woman?
Bro, that's why I called and everything else. It's only been a few days.
Great. So you do want to smash though?
Well, that's what I was trying to ask you guys. If that's okay.
Great. Well, go ahead, Steve.
You asking us?
Go ahead, Steve.
Sir, are you sure you want to smash?
I don't know. That's why I fucking tried to call.
No. Okay. Caller. Hold on, caller, real quick. So you said that she revealed some things to you that gave you cause to pause.
Yeah.
But you don't know if you want to hit the draws. Is that what you're saying?
So here's the thing, man. She told me a lot of fucked up things about her. Number one. Number two, and the reason why I called and everything else. I mean, she said,
No. What did she tell you that was fucked up? What did she tell you that was fucked up about?
Fucked up shit.
I was trying to ask if it's manipulating.
What is the fucked up shit, brother? Did it deal with Uncle Johnny?
What is the fuck that she said?
She used you, bro, to get some shit off her chest, and that's all she wants you for. Do you realize that human beings can't carry around a lot of this shit, bro? They got to release it. So she said, "Oh, let me find myself a big brother chump that will listen to me, pick me up, take me out, sound excited as fuck when I call, drop everything, lose his balls from me." And this is what she did. You were her therapist for the afternoon. She don't even need you no more, bro, until she gets bored again.
Right.
Damn.
She used you to release some shit, and now she's good. She feels lighter, and she ready to go suck another dude's balls. That's what she's gonna do next.
Well,
so caller, do you want some get back? Do you want to smash this woman? Do you want to hit that?
How do I go?
After all your sipping ways, do you want to get some get back, and do you want to smash that?
Yeah.
Okay, good. So we got something for you. Now listen, Steve is going to take over this line, and we're going to help you through this really quick because this is what you called in for.
Okay, sir.
All right.
What we want you to do now, I'm just a countdown guy. I'm gonna let them tell you what to say. Now look, I'm gonna prepare you. And you're about to call her right now, and you about to get that ass, okay? Okay?
Oh, dude, she's fucking watching Spider-Man right in the theater.
I don't
give a fuck about the Spider-Man in theater. If you're any man of importance, she walks out to the hallway and she whispers, "Hey, I'm in a movie theater. Is everything okay?" That's what the fuck kind of attention that I fucking get.
Exactly.
You better walk out the theater. There's no fucking way. I don't care if it's your child's graduation and a name was just called. Motherfucker, you better come outside and you better talk to me and tell me what's going on. Pick up your phone.
Yes. So,
how do you know she's watching Spider-Man right now? How you know all this shit?
With another guy.
We're just taking back and forth. Just like
all this shit.
Okay, we got this, Linda. Hey, text her. I'm about to call you. Go out front. There you go.
There it is. There it is. Tell this is very important.
Yeah, I got something to say to you. I got something to say. Go out, leave the theater, walk outside, or walk out the theater. I got something. I'm about to call you right now. You ready, caller?
He already fucked up. He fucked up. So basically, when she said, "Can you be my big brother?" That's exactly what he started doing.
Right.
You started texting her. So how's your day been? Are you
Be
feeling
your
better?
big brother serving this good.
This nigga, he's like, I don't want to interrupt her date.
That's what's going on.
He already started down the long hallway of ineptitude when it comes to this. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, what are you doing, man? You
he paid for the ticket.
I don't understand you fucked up. He said he paid for the ticket. Bro, you might have to charge this situation to the game, bro.
Yeah, man.
You fucked up. It's spoiled. You spilled the grape juice on the white shirt, bro. It's over.
There you go. So you got to throw the whole shirt away. No, even if it's a brand new polo shirt, you got to throw it away.
Yeah, he just took his dick and poked it through the popcorn, and she just grabbed it.
Caller. How old are you, bro?
I'm 29.
You're 29, and how many girls are you talking to right now?
Say none.
Just
None.
at the moment. Just
So you're only talking to your little sister right now.
This is why.
Now, my thing is, I need you to understand. You're not gonna make any progress until you accept who you are and accept what you really want. Because you sound like the type of guy that you do want sex, but because I heard you say a little bit earlier, I'm calling to find out that if somebody opens up to me and gives me, shares their soul with me, is it manipulative to use that information to gain sex or favor from them? That's what you were going to ask. Am I right?
100%.
Okay.
Yeah.
You see, it doesn't matter what they want. What matters is what you want, bro. You have to understand and accept this mindset. When a man wants something, it's good for everyone involved. Why? Because dick is a gift. You understand?
Dick is a gift.
If you don't understand that mindset, there's almost nothing we could do for you because you're putting yourself in a subservient position where you're second guessing the motivation to want what you want in the first place.
Mm-hmm.
And now you're somebody's big brother. And now you're trying to commit incest. This is wrong.
Hey, man, let me just say this. I've heard of friend zones, but I've never heard of big brother zones. I've never fucking heard of big brother zones.
That's the worst.
Caller. The biggest problem is, I want you to think about what we're saying, is a woman literally...
Wait, what? You want me to do what?
Wait, call what you say?
I said she went on one knee and asked me if I could be a big brother. It's weird shit, bro. I'm not fucking with you guys.
No, it's not
really
weird. It's
I'd have whipped it out on her. She got on one knee. She got on one knee. I'd have whipped it out.
The problem is he allowed a woman to create a role in her life.
Mm-hmm.
Be this for me. Okay.
Right.
Okay. No. My thing is this. You said you were sexually attracted to her. So anything she wants to do outside of sex is a no-no, bro. You don't deserve that shit.
Wait, caller, why did you accept the big brother role?
It was like about 2:30 in the morning.
Wait.
You with a woman at 2:30 in the morning?
You ain't fucking.
You're out.
Wait, hold on.
He knows you ain't got no life.
Why
did
you
ain't got no life, bro?
Why did you accept the big brother role?
I got to lie to you, man. I didn't know what to do at the time. It was weird. But there was just...
Okay,
He was doing that's
at 2:30. Where were you at? Were you at her house?
No. We were at it was like an old town where all the bars and shit are open.
Why are you out at 2:30 why are you out?
Were you buying all the drinks? You was buying all the drinks?
Buying all that booze.
No. She bought her own drink.
Okay. At least you ain't fucking doing that.
He said something earlier that I want to address. You said when you got to her crib, she was already drunk.
Yeah. This is the second time we went out. The first time we went out, yeah. She was.
Wait a minute.
This is the first time?
We got Father the Colt, so whenever y'all ready.
We got to move on to the next call because we got, bro. Listen. What's that again?
Thank you guys so much. Okay.
Look, pay attention to what you want. The bottom line is you need to pay attention.
Real game, no theory.
That's the bottom line. All right, he's gone. All right, let's the next one. 862. You're on live with the Real Game No Theory panel. What's up?
What's going on, gentlemen?
Your phone, dog. Your phone.
Man, it's Boost Mobile and Crickets. I know they cheated.
Go ahead now.
It's these prepaid phones you motherfuckers be having.
I have iPhone 13, so can you guys hear me?
Yeah, we got you. Go ahead, bro.
All right, so I wanted to ask the gentleman on the panel this. I saw recently when I would get with a woman, and I don't know if this happens to you guys. This is actually a real question, not a troll. I would notice, like, I usually do a smell test, right, to make sure that the chick is clean before I do anything. But like, as of recently, I noticed that when I would have sex with certain women, there would be a smell, right? I want to ask you guys this. In this situation, do you guys charge the woman, or do you somehow
Wait,
tell
when you say smell,
girl?
okay, brother. If you want to get rid of a smell and you worry about a smell test, take her fucking ass in this weird thing called a shower and wash her ass to your specifications where you can get, so you don't have that smell thought in your head. Take her in the shower, wash her ass for her.
Caller, hold on, caller. Let me tell you a story. Let me tell you how real it is with some guys. I had a dude I used to work with. He had a woman come over, right? Anyway, all right. I had this dude I used to work with, right? He had this woman come over, and he's the type of guy. My bad. He's the type of guy. He likes women clean shaven, and she wasn't. So he told her, "Take your ass in the shower. We're gonna shave all that shit off right now before we fuck." Right. So he basically shaved her the fuck down. You know what I'm saying? So as a man, dictate what you want. So in your situation, when I was younger, I used to do the dip and sniff test. You know what I'm saying? You finger on her, you're like, I can't do that.
Wait, what? Hold on, you put your finger where? In her ass?
No, in
the pussy, and it smell like shit.
Hey Zach, what you do is you put it in her nose, and if she just jumps back,
in 50 be like, so you expect me to hit that? You expect me to hit that? Look how you react.
Caller, go ahead. Caller.
Okay, so here's the thing, right? A lot of times when they come over or when we are at the hotel room, they will take a shower. I don't notice the smell until pretty much after we're done, right? And so what I usually do is
that means y'all sweating. That means you're sweating, bro. What the hell are you talking about?
Hold on. Right. But I charge him because I'm like, it's a turn off for me, right? Now, with you guys, I know you guys are saying, take him in the shower, wash him, and they do that. Now, do you guys tell him, like, hey, listen, baby girl, it's a little funky down there, and if you want to keep messing with
that's her insecurity. You can't tell a woman that, bro.
Okay. Caller. Think about what you said. You said you don't notice the smell until after you're done having sex. Hey, there's gonna be odors resonating from the body, dog, when you bumping and grinding, bro. You know what I'm saying? So if you don't smell nothing before the sex, that means it's the actual act of having sex that caused that odor,
right. It's her chemistry mixing with yours. That's what it is.
Yes.
Hey, caller, let me ask you a question. Be off too.
Yes, that's true. Caller, let me ask you a question. Where you live at?
I live in New Jersey.
Okay. Do me a favor. Go run 4 miles and then put your finger under your balls.
Put it to your nose.
Bro, caller. If you didn't get what he's saying,
what you're saying, EO. I get what EO is saying, right? But here's the thing, EO. I understand what you're saying, but I've been in situations where I have been with many women and they didn't smell. I don't think
so. Then stop right there. There you go. So why don't you just keep fucking with the women who don't smell, and then when you get to a woman that you don't like her smell, you just stop fucking with her.
There you go.
That's what I was asking, and that's what I was asking you guys.
But that's up to you, Colin. We can't tell you to deal with chicks who got a pussy.
Smell. Let me ask you this too. What nationality is that woman?
Caucasian. The last 2 women that's happened with has actually been Caucasian women. I met a race. I'm not like a picky when it comes to racial, but this has been Caucasian. And the last woman I was with over the weekend, it was funky, and that kind of threw me off. And I haven't really been.
Was this a one night stand?
Because of that reason.
Was this a one night stand?
Not necessarily. I meet them for the first date. We end up in a hotel. We have sex.
Okay.
Wait. So you just grabbing ain't shit bitches. You fucking raggedy ain't shit bitches. That's all you doing. And they probably some of the bitches are gonna smell because they just got done fucking somebody else. And then they come to you.
Well, and that's what Steve said. What Steve said is very true. There will be women. Oh, caller, hold on, real quick.
You can't get mad.
Caller, real quick. Caller, let me tell you a quick story, real quick. There was one time, me and a partner of mine, we were roommates. We were having 2 chicks that was gonna come over. This nigga Steve, right? and and it was about 1 o'clock in the morning when they were supposed to come over. They didn't show up till like 4 o'clock in the morning. Okay, I told my friend, I said I ain't fucking her, and he's like, why not? I said, bro, we were talking to them chicks 3 hours ago. I said, the reason why they're showing up at 4 is because they just got done fucking. That's why they're showing up so late. I said, I don't even want to touch her.
Can I ask you a question, if possible? Steve, can you identify to me what makes a woman that has the odor ain't shit? Would you please explain that to me, sir?
It's not the fact that it has an odor, she ain't shit. It's the fact that you're so weak and so desperate and needy. You're messing with raggedy bitches that's giving you pussy, and they giving somebody else the pussy. So you getting mad. Listen, you just gotta accept. Look, I'm not knocking you for grabbing easy bitches, but understand you ain't the only one they fucking. They just got done fucking.
Women will fuck multiple guys in one day.
And if you thought about it, and have you thought about it? But that may have been your hygiene at the end of the session.
Yes.
Right. But anyway, caller. If it sounds as if you don't have a problem getting women, it sounds as if you don't have a problem getting sex. So if some women that you have sex with, the pussy smells okay, and some women that you have sex with, the pussy smell, rank, then just don't continue to fuck with the ones where the pussy smell rank.
Right, exactly. That's what
all is about.
Yeah, have your one night stand.
I was asking, but Miles, that's what I was asking. But I don't understand how I'm weak for meeting a woman.
Okay, caller, you're good. Caller, you're good. You're too focused on
don't read too much into that. Don't read too much into that, bro.
Caller, you're good. You're straight.
Steve, you got to be careful. These guys are sensitive, man.
Okay, but brother, I'm sorry, man. I'm not calling the show asking about a bitch I just met.
Caller.
It's okay, caller.
No, caller. You have to understand. You have to understand something. The weaknesses it has nothing to do with the bitches necessarily. The real weakness is the fact that you don't know what you want to do with the pussy that you getting.
Thank you.
Thank you. Again,
by asking you guys, how do you deal with a woman that has an hygiene that I disagree with that? That doesn't mean I don't want to know what I want to do.
Okay, but caller, let me ask you a question. Caller, let me caller.
You guys a question.
Caller.
No, it's okay.
No, we gave you the answer. It's real simple.
The answer, but you just grab them.
Bro,
you
stop
don't date them. You just sleep with them. That's all. We're not knocking you for that. You're just meeting them.
Let me give it to
the hotel.
Real simple.
No, but we told you. Listen, hold on. Listen. Caller, we told you. If you want to continue fucking with them, you have the right to tell them to take more care of their hygiene. But if they you have to make the choice to say, well, I'm not fucking with her. I'm gonna continue fucking with the other chicks that pussy smell better.
But you have to accept.
What we're telling you is that it's all up to you.
Right, but you have to accept real quick that when you get those quick one night stands, that you just meet and go to the hotel. Overstand that they just got done fucking somebody else.
Hey, caller, do you have a garbage disposal at home? You got a garbage disposal?
First job.
I got a real good example. You got a garbage disposal, caller.
Well, look.
No, listen, caller, do you have a garbage disposal? Yes or no?
I don't think she just got done fucking. Just because she fucked.
That's your coke right there. That's your coke back at it. Hey, listen, let me tell this guy something. Anyone who owns a garbage disposal, you'll know that you got to clean it out thoroughly about once a week. At least, probably at the most once every 2 weeks. Because even if you put a cap on that motherfucker, it's still going to stink because it collects garbage. And that's what a pussy is for the most part. Okay, and a lot of these girls, they on birth control, and they got the the shit inside them. And they let a lot of dudes bust nuts in them. And you know what they are? Yeah. And so them plugs. So what happens is they're like a cum receptacle. Okay, and if you walk by a garbage disposal that hasn't been thoroughly cleaned properly, what does that smell like? So even if you surface clean it, you clean the lips, that shit's still inside. Okay. So that's what happens with women. They don't know how to clean their pussies out. And they let dudes none of them. And that's where a lot of that comes from. And so you need to know that.
Yeah, but pick game. If he's getting an ain't shit bitch, he ain't got no game. What do you think she doing to the rest of you guys that have games? She's just giving y'all free. I'm just trying to tell you.
Well, let me caller. Hold on, because you asked us what we would do. Caller, hold on, real quick. Can you mute on Miles real quick?
No, he good. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Caller. It's not about what we would do. It's about what you want to do. Here's the thing: if you're just having sex with a woman, okay, hold on, real quick, caller. If you're just having real quick sex on some one night stand type of shit, it don't matter. Now, if you want to develop a sexual relationship with a woman where you're having sex on a semi-regular or regular basis, you need to. If she stinks before y'all have sex, that would be a no-go. But if you're finding that after sex, maybe just some odor, okay, what you can do, you can introduce her to Summer's Eve or Massengill. You know what I'm saying? You can do that. But understand. And look, there was chicks I would ask. I'm like, let me ask you a question. And I would ask, do you douche?
He ain't asking questions, Zach. You take him straight to the hotel.
I'm going to the bathroom. I'm getting a bottle of vinegar and some water. I'm getting a bottle of vinegar, and this is some real shit. A bottle of vinegar and some water. I'm like, look, I ain't trying to be mean, but what I'm saying
that thing
is,
waving, boy.
But Zach, he's taking him to the hotel. Dog, he's not talking. He's taking him to the hotel. There is no date. There is no questions. It's a meetup.
I can ask you a question, bro. You don't like when people come at you on the show to get butt hurt.
Okay, what is the question,
Let
sir?
me ask you a question.
What is the
Why
question?
you so emotional, brother? Why?
Okay, brother. I'm not a the question, brother. I am asking to you, my friend. Ask your question.
Okay, ask a question. Go.
Can I speak?
Go. Ask a question, bro.
Question. What's the question?
If I take a woman on a date and we end up fucking the same night, that means she ain't shit. You're contradicting yourself, brother.
Sir.
All right, caller. All right, we appreciate you, man. We gotta go. Seriously, we gotta go. We appreciate you. Thanks for sharing your story. But the bottom line is, do what you need to do, and if it stinks, tell her what it is, and then move on. All right. 404. You're on live with the Real Game No Theory panel. What's up?
All the feelings.
And you guys gotta coach. You guys gotta coach your woman on how to clean the pussy too. Just remember, coaching doesn't stop. It's everything. You put that bitch on a pineapple and mango juice regimen. I'm real talk. You gotta tell them how to treat that pussy. They don't know.
Feelings.
Yeah, go ahead, caller.
All right. Shoot, the call had dropped. Y'all said I had left. This is the
What's your second question?
I was talking about the
All right. What's your second question? You said two questions. What's your second question?
You said, but EO, you already thrown me under the bus. You said I'm gonna go to jail. Why you throwing me under the bus like that? I can't get my dick sucked in the Burger King drive.
Because you don't have enough game. Because you don't have enough game, from what I could hear, to accomplish the goal you think you want to accomplish.
Yo, the fact that you on here talking about, damn, that's fucked up. That shows that you're hurt. That shows weakness. That shows that you don't have enough game. Just like EO just said.
I'm not mad about it. I'm kind of laughing.
You should be thanking me, bro. You should be thanking me.
You called back talking about, damn,
you
that's
should be
fucked
thanking
up.
me. You should be thanking me, caller, because I'm actually saving you getting in some trouble. Don't go and do none of that stuff. You're not ready for all that.
Yeah, that you
should
can't
thank
go to
me
jail
for
for indecent exposure, bro.
But
If
he
you don't
said
know
he
what
had
you're
two
doing, how to
questions.
move, you can't.
All right, fuck that. 463. You're on live with the Real Game No Theory panel. What's up?
Hey, what's good, y'all? It's Coach Brody.
All right, what's up, man?
What's going on?
I was calling in to just ask this question right here. How common is it for guys who are blue pilled to come into a knowledge of game without getting that first kick in the ass? I'm not saying they got to get cheated on or know they are.
Wait, sir. Before you finish, sir. Please answer this $1 million question. Why do you care about other men?
The question is for him, but his cope is to talk about other men. So the question is for him.
That's his cope, right? That's his cope. We're trying to get him a cope on itself. Why are you worried about other men?
Right.
Why do you bring up other men?
I worry about other men because I help other men. I'm good in my situation. I think a lot of times y'all jump to conclusions that's not what's going on.
Oh, please tell us. We know nothing. What's going on? Why don't you tell us about that blue pill bullshit? What's going on? Tell us.
So I'm saying that basically, all right, what I'm saying is for me personally, before I got any type of knowledge or understanding the game and how to deal with women, my first step into it was from the red pill because I wasn't initiated by women.
Okay, hold on. Wait. Is it? Sir, you do understand that's a movie, right? Written by two transvestites, transsexuals, right? You do understand that, right? You get that, right? You understand that?
You know that the original story was written by a black woman. I mean,
a woman. I don't care. Listen, a woman. So, okay, now we got that out the way. But did you watch the last one where they told you that those pills are an illusion. They said it in the movie. He's going to watch it. You'll see it, E, when you see it. But they said it in the movie.
I
I
already
didn't
know.
make this shit up. They said it in the movie. So what the fuck are you talking? There is no pill.
What I want to understand is, why, as a grown ass man, are you so triggered by buzzwords?
Okay, you want to know why? Because it's people like you that do damage to these young men, and you do more harm to them by giving them fictitious, fake, false fairy tale stories by using pills instead of being a man.
I want to know what the red pill taught you, brother. What did the red pill teach you?
All right, so basically what the red pill teach, I'm not saying I'm a red pill dude. I'm not. What I'm saying is that most men, before they get some type of semblance of game, unless they were raised or came up being initiated through their
game
to have, oftentimes they're gonna have to learn the hard way.
What is the game? Tell us what the game is, since you know what is the game, because you know you ain't got no game. But tell us, what is the game?
Oh, the game is you as a man knowing who you are, deciding what you want out of women, and knowing how you're going to go about that, how you're going to conduct yourself, and what behavior is acceptable to be conducted with you.
Okay, so why are we talking about pills then?
Why the fuck we talk about pills if you know all that?
The reason I'm talking about pills is because I understand that in life there's transitions. Like most guys,
Yo, we got 5 other calls, man.
I'm on some real shit. Most of y'all, when y'all first came up in the game, y'all already had either women who initiated you in, or you had somebody to coach you up, somebody to teach you. Most men who don't have that already in their life is not because they aren't attracted enough to get women. I didn't get any more attractive in my experience with women.
What do the pills got to do with this shit, though, dog?
Right. Here it is, caller. Here it is. Here it is. Here's what I'm gonna do. Ask your question without using any type of mention of pills. Just ask the fucking question straight up, please.
It's a transitional thing. The question is basically this: is a man? How common is it for a man to go from having a mindset to where he takes this beta male perspective when it comes to women to having a mindset where he takes more of an alpha male or leader perspective without him going through that rough patch that typically leads to people taking the red pill?
Okay, cool.
It's impossible. That's impossible.
How common is it?
I'll answer that real quick. A lot of guys, they're going to go through the bullshit because they don't listen. You know what I'm saying? And then once they realize that they went through the bullshit, then they're going to come back and learn some game. That's what's going to happen.
But we don't know what it actually is, because we don't fuck with theory over here. But we appreciate your call. Happy New Year and all that.
I got something to say about that real quick. That'll way off.
Real quick for E. Caller.
No,
look at these guys. Here's a minute. Look at these guys on this panel. Ask the question: why don't they ever talk about pills? Ever?
Yeah, I kicked him.
Okay, I'm sorry. Let's go ahead, E. I'm sorry.
Let me just say this right now. If you're a fat dude that never worked out a day in his life, and then you're at your rock bottom, and it's either you change your life or you die. You take your ass to the gym. Will you be sore for the first couple weeks? He's saying, how do I avoid the soreness and the pain and the transition? It's impossible. You cannot avoid that. That, as a matter of fact, you don't even want to avoid that. You want to experience all of that. You want every single layer of pain, frustration. They're called growing pains. You must have them. So you're not going to get swole or lose weight without suffering. There's going to be some suffering with the old you transitioning to the new you.
And it goes back to choice is an illusion. You don't have a choice. If you want to get from A to B, you're going to experience those things.
Facts. 347. You're on live with the Real Game No Theory panel. What's up?
What's going on, yo? I went on 2 dates with a girl, and the second date.
Well, hold on. First, I need you to speak a little bit more clearly.
His fucking voice.
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah, speak up, bro. Speak up, please.
And sit up. Stop laying down.
And caller, you went on two. You went on two. What? What was that word? That D word. You went on two. What?
I went on 2 dates. 2 dates.
You lost.
At the end of the second date.
You lost.
Yeah, she gave me a kiss on the cheek. I didn't really want that.
She gave you a kiss.
And what's your question, caller?
I'm trying to see if I should charge her
You know,
You've already been charged,
Understand,
brother.
bro. She already charged you. She already charged you, bro.
Charged you. That's what you get.
How much did you spend on those two? How much did you spend on those two dates you're talking about?
He gone. 526. You're on live with the Real Game No Theory panel. What's up? 526.
Hey, his question about charging her was a cope too. Just know that he wants to charge her, knowing he's been charged as a cope to deal with his fucking self.
526. Going once. 526 going twice. All right, we out of here. All right, 862. You're on live with the Real Game No Theory panel. What's up? Yo.
Dude. What's your question?
Yo, man. Yo, come on, man.
Motherfucker called in laying on his stomach and shit.
He smoked too much reefer, boy. These boys smoke too much reefer.
Yeah.
They can't talk.
You're on live with the Real Game No Theory panel. What's up?
What's going on? Can you hear me?
Yeah, we got you.
Right, there we go.
Hey, this is OG. This is J Speed OG.
All right.
How y'all doing today?
We good, man. What's up with you?
Brother? I'm good, brother.
Hey, what's going on, man? All these guys walking around here talking about damn pills. I wonder if they got any kind of pharmaceutical license or any goddamn thing. It's been too much for me for the last 2 years with all this bullshit about pills. But anyway, y'all doing a good job, man. I know Dean over there. We don't chop it up a couple times on what's the name? You know what? I just believe these goddamn guys. They've been playing video games so long. They want these damn cheat codes. That's goddamn problem.
I like that
They
shit.
want a cheat code.
That's right.
You gotta get your ass out there. You gotta get your ass out there and turn Pornhub loose and all that bullshit you got in your head. Because you ain't gonna find too many girls to go be experienced as the ones on Pornhub. And get yourself some good dating out there. Stop letting these motherfuckers using you for meals and all that kind of shit. It ain't like when I was coming up. I'm 62 years old. It ain't like when I was coming up. It's a whole different thing out there now.
Yeah,
So,
call it P game. Call it. It's funny you say that. In the ear, E, cover your ears. E, cover your ears. It's funny you saying that because they showed that the Matrix trilogy that they've been watching was only a video game anyway. They showed in the movie. It's just a game. That fucking shit was a game. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Oh, it's all good, man. It's all good, man.
Yeah, I don't be caring about the endings. I'll watch it, no matter what.
They messed me up when they put your baby mama concept in there. And I was like, okay, we got this shit going on now. They don't got the Matrix talking about baby mamas. So anyway,
Trinity had 2 kids,
and it just
she had 2 kids in the movie. With a Chad. The guy's name was Chad. The husband and husband's name was Chad. I swear to God.
Hey, man, stop.
And Neo went simping for her at the end. Neo went simping for her. Hey, it's embarrassing that men establish a reality by a false reality in a movie. That shit is embarrassing as fuck when you think about that. That you are establishing your own reality based on a false reality in a Hollywood movie. That's embarrassing as fuck.
Written by a woman.
Facts. Most certainly. And not only that, I think like when I was coming up in 1976, working at this radio station, WGIV, one of the things I found out about broadcasting is you got to have some skill level. You don't just start walking. You watch the shit. You might start working in the mail room or something like that. You got to go to some broadcasting school. But most of these guys got a mic and a camera in front of them. Them motherfuckers don't even need nothing in front of them but a damn good book. Go do a drive-by and hijack some damn books and read some damn books. That's
all right, I appreciate you, OG. Thanks for calling in. Thanks for supporting the show. And, Happy New Year to you. All right.
All right, man. Y'all be safe and stay away from that macaroni and cheese because they keep changing the cheese on the shit.
All
You're going to have all kinds of shit.
All right, man. Appreciate you. Yo, I finally got through the call list. I'm sorry, guys. I had to move through them because we was already at the 2-hour mark, bro.
Yeah. It's about time to wind down anyway. So
yes, sir. But look,
we got any questions we did
here. I just want to say thank you to everybody that's been rocking with us. Thank you to everybody in the chat that's been moderating. We really appreciate you, man. Shout out to Steve the Dean for being the brainchild of this show. Shout out to the panel. You guys always come with that heat. You know what I'm saying? I really appreciate, just being here and learning from y'all and doing a wonderful show. Look, man, we about to get into 2022. Let's keep it going. Let's continue to be grateful. Make sure y'all go to Real Game No Theory and get with one of us, because you see, now we in 2022. That means time is going and time is running out. You know what I'm saying? It's time to stop coping and start living. You understand? It's time to stop coping and start making some real decisions out here. You understand what I'm saying? So it's your boy Miles Cunningham. I appreciate y'all. Everything I say is from the heart. Everything I say is as true as I understand it to be. I appreciate it. And that's it, man. The truth is inside you. Let's go.
All right, Zach.
All right, let me just say this. The game is infinite, but time is not on your side. Time is running out for you, man. Right? Because this ain't no video game, as the guy alluded to earlier. You only get one player. Once it's done, it's done. So while you're here on Earth, enjoy yourself. You know what I'm saying? Don't be on that, damn, I wish I would have did this, woulda, coulda, shoulda type shit. But fuck with us, Real Game No Theory. K-Zach and 20 Man at the skill set show. Fuck with me. Or man has a skill set, my bad. Fuck with me.
Gymnastics.
Gymnastics is a skill set.
Gymnastics.
Yeah, man. Good show. Good show. Nice way to end the year. And we appreciate everybody, all the moderators too. Shout out to Unique 79, who is mourning the loss of his father. Again, that's a big loss. Anytime you lose your dad, that's a big loss. So he's been absent, and his absence has been felt by us. He brings a certain energy to the chat room that we appreciate. And so I just want to say that about Unique. And so that's it, man. The cope is real. Stop lying to yourself. The truth is in your coping mechanisms. And unless you are honest with yourself, you'll never be able to actually address it. My job and these guys' jobs, if you hire one of us, is to point you to the lie. Is to point you to, so you can see the lie for yourself. We see your lies. Okay. I see your lie before you open your mouth, but you have to see the lie. And once you start to see the lie, then you can possibly change it. So I'm Coach EO. Just search me up, man. Come subscribe. I got a lot of series for different types of men at different times of their life, 20s, 30s, 40s, 50s, and beyond. And that's it, man. Appreciate everybody. Good show.
Yo, appreciate everybody tuning in. Shout out to everybody on the panel. Shout out to everybody in the chat. And remember, guys, we got the Bad Boy membership holiday sale. So you guys, if you join the Bad Boy membership from today up until the 1st, you get my new book that's coming out, Looks Don't Matter, for free, and you get the Ultimate Bad Boy package. So make sure you get that. And EO, I'm waiting for you to make the coat book, man. I think I got to be.
Yes, sir. I'm gonna make it because a real talk. Thank you, Lucario, and I'm looking forward to your book. And the second book that I'm putting out, which is a little delayed because I noticed I was rushing through it, and the material was getting a little sloppy, so I don't want to do that. So be on the lookout for book 2, book 1 there. But in the second book, I go deep in on the coat. So you got to know that the second book I talk about this coat. But thank you, Lucario. Appreciate that.
That's what's up. So yeah, shout out to everybody. And yeah, man, let's keep doing this, man. And guys, let's just keep rising for the new year. You feel me? So let's keep going.
All right, real quick, I just want to say it's an honor and privilege to be with these men on the panel, man. Guys, y'all should be paying what you would say thousands of dollars for the information that y'all are getting here. So shout out to the motherfucking men on this panel, and then a second shout out to the moderators that are in the SNO, April, MC. Shout out to Unique, but especially you guys. And I want to say this to you guys that are listening right now. What the thing is, we're 5 days away from you making the biggest fucking mistake of your life. Do not wait for that fucking ball to drop to sit there and lie to your goddamn self again. Too many lies. You have already wasted 11 months of your motherfucking life sitting around looking for different kinds of masters when you have great men on this panel that are not teaching you any kind of pills, no tricks, no gimmicks, no lies. They are doing the one thing that really no one else is doing, and that is being a straight shooter. That means that's why they can go throughout the days or the months and the years and still be a man, because a man goes through time. He isn't on time. And see what I say to y'all guys out there, listen, hey, let y'all guys know, like EO said, and Lucario's got his motherfucking book. EO got his book. I'll be dropping my motherfucking book next year. So look for that next year, man. So I know 50 and Zach got the same thing. Oh, we all gonna drop shit, but we're saying is that you guys listen. please make sure you test the waters of who you're following and make sure who you're following has your best interest. If they're talking women, if they're talking plates and pills and saucers and unicorns and clouds and whatever the fuck they want to come up with, run, because they're not in for your best interest. Last but not least, let's get it to the Fede.
Hey, so real quick, I didn't give a shout out to the men that got Christmas head last night. Just wanted to say, if you got Christmas head or sexual favors for Christmas, you are a bitch. You should be receiving that on a regular basis. And for all you men asking for sexual gifts from your woman, you are a weak man. That's first and foremost. But I also wanted to say really, really quick, man, I appreciate being on the panel, man. I definitely learned something every time I'm on this thing, man. I'm a humble man. I'm in this thing, man, and I'm in it for the long haul. I'm definitely gonna be putting out some more content. But I am a man who lives like I want to live. And so are these other gentlemen, they live the way they want to live. But I think it's a universal thing on how to walk and be a man. And I like to hold men accountable for doing that, man. We got to hold each other accountable when it comes to how we're acting, how we looking, how we talking, things we say. There's mannerisms to it because kids are watching, young men are watching. And for all you men out there with these matching pajamas and all you men out here in the back when your woman's in the front holding your child, you are the fucking head of the household. Get in the front and hold your child, put her in the back. You are the man. And make sure you have something different on. We're different. You guys, just too many men. I'm seeing rappers that talk about killing all their life out here with pajamas on with their fucking woman. This is fucking bullshit. All us men need to understand moving like a man, being a man, stay in that. Don't fucking do it. Like, who as a man suggests, oh, we should just all get pajamas and put them all in match? No, that's her fucking idea. That's her trend following idea. You are a bitch for that. Be a man, lead your own way, not somebody else's. This is Mr. 1950. Real Game No Theory. Hit us up. Mr.1950.com. I'm here for you, man. I get a lot of emails, man, a lot of clients. But, man, this year, I'm pounding out a lot more content, and I'm coming for the neck. If I get 500,000 subscribers, probably less than that, I'm spitting out names on all the bitches I don't like. There's a lot of motherfuckers I don't like right now.
If you get to 500,000, you got to go ahead and do a Zag. You got to do that. You got to just like Zag. You got to do one little turn.
A lot of motherfuckers, man. I'm like 50 Cent, man. I don't. Everybody don't get along on this YouTube thing. I'm letting y'all know right now. We cool brothers on this thing, but I want to let y'all know everybody don't get along. Okay. Don't let these people fool you and think everybody's cool. We all agree with each other. We don't. So that's right. If they mention 1950 at any time, just know they fucking lying unless it's one of these men on these panels. Because it's not too many people outside this place I fuck with on YouTube, man. So
hey, and real talk,
Happy New Year, man.
Real talk before we throw it to Kay, before he I think Kay's got to go. Yeah. Real men shouldn't agree on everything. I mean, you're not going to agree on everything. There's going to be a difference of opinion. There's going to, that is part of being a man. You got to go your own way. Y'all are going your own way, following a bunch of other men saying they're going their own way from women that don't want them. Okay. Right. You can't go your own way from something that you never had. You're not leaving anything because you never had anything to leave. That's number one. But yeah, real men, they're going to have a difference of opinion. We all don't see eye to eye on everything, but at the end of the day, we're going to respect one another. We're not going to do that. And so that was a great outro. 19.
Great. Appreciate you.
All right.
There we go.
All right, Zach, you wanted to show us a silhouette real quick in the back of the gymnast move before we end, or no?
Did you want to contort?
Well, let's just say that I never learned to do the flip because I was too scared I was gonna hurt myself. And shit.
Oh, now wait, Zach. When I peep through the window,
I can't do
left hand first or right?
Cartwheel, nigga.
Wait, when I peep through the window, Zach, do I go left hand first over the door?
A man should never point his toes putting on any type of clothing. So I'm just letting you know, if you got to point your toes, they too small for you, bruh. Don't wear them.
All right, guys, we out this joint, man. We'll see y'all next year.